watch TV, cause I can't stand the news. It's always bad news. It's like having a fortune, and now you ain't got a dime. It's all bad news. Talk show show us how sick some people can be, but I don't let that bother me. I keep my eyes to the sky, and God in my life, so it don't bother me. It's alright, let's party tonight. We're gonna have a good time. Let's just party on till the break of dawn. We're gonna have a good time. It's alright, I can't lose my mind, cause if I do, party over, oops, out of time. On some wood, hanging in my mind. Party over, oops, out of time. We'll see the day, faces unbroken, talks are no more. Graduation rates so high, nobody's a fool. Now that's what's good news. It's alright, let's party tonight. We're gonna have a good time. Let's just party on till the break of dawn. We're gonna have a good time. It's alright.
Wanna dance with a cutie in the pale moonlight? It's my duty. Shake it tutti, fresh and fruity, sweet like candy ass. Make a pass for the booty. I fantasize interludes when I'm in the mood. See me in the nude. No time to rewind when the baseline rides for two. Feel me in the groove. I rock on and on till the break of dawn. Feet don't stop me now. Come and sing along as I get wet, dip with a two-step, pop that foot in hard. Come and break sweat. Let it play, Mr. DJ, stimulating on the floor till I can't dance no more. Gotta react if the club is packed. Where the party's at? It's left fire at the back door.
It's alright, let's party tonight. Have a good time. Oh yeah, let's just party on till the break of dawn. We're gonna have a good time. It's alright, let's party tonight. We're gonna have a good time. Let's just party on till the break of dawn. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a good time. Is this alright? Is this alright? Is this alright? Hey.
But wait, there's more. Hang on to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
What is going on, Entertainment? So I'm coming to y'all with another video. We're doing Baddies Aftershow episode. Well, Baddies episode 8 Aftershow. Before I get started, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let me know what y'all think about this video. Okay, this episode, like I said, had its funny moments. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't some of the most entertaining that we've seen, but it was an episode, right? Now, somebody, before I start taking calls, I want to talk about some stuff. So somebody who's not too happy about this episode is Big Smiley, okay? Smiley doesn't like the fact that she was mentioned.
Hate me and all this, but bitches keep mentioning my name. Why the fuck does Mariah keep saying my name? I don't stay quiet for a minute, but why the fuck you tell an Asian doll she's just like me? Like, you're weird. You're weird. She clout chasing like me. Like, stop mentioning my fucking name. I am. Yeah, bitches hate me and all this, but bitches keep.
Okay, so Mariah, you gonna have your social security leaked by the morning. I'm sorry. Y'all gonna learn to leave Big Smiley alone. I'm telling y'all, leave her alone. She did not call or ask for y'all. All right. Big Smiley is doing the things of the dark web. So she does not have time to be entertained by you baddies. Okay. So leave Smiley where she's at. Okay. And AI and then the dark web. Leave her alone. All right. I don't even remember Rylan mentioning Smiley's name in tonight's episode. Maybe I might have tuned out or something, but I just don't remember that in the episode. So the fact that Smiley was able to pick that up so quickly, it's either the fans were sending it, trying to instigate, trying to be messy, or she's tuning in to Baddies closely, trying to make sure she gets the perfect AI voice of Natalie. One or the other, who knows? Now, this whole moment of the episode is going really viral of Mariah Lynn saying that, Asian doll looks like she's been in the microwave for too long. Now, I do see some people defending her, saying that she was basically trying to call her old and that she's cooked, okay? Like an old age hen. Like basically the Chucky doll that was in the microwave, and when they came out, they looked old. Although I get what she's saying, I get where people are defending her when it comes to that. I just still don't like the fact she said it. It just came off crazy, like, and they in the islands too, so it's like everybody got a tan. Like, oh, I don't know about that boogie, but like she could have said something else. I'm sorry, like, and it's the fact that Mariah was arguing a point about colorism, so it's like that's not the best joke to kind of put out there. But I see what the defense with some of y'all was putting in for her. So I see a little bit of it, I guess. Okay. First person I'm gonna add in, y'all, is so make sure you guys are ready, because like y'all know I'm quickly to boot. Okay. If you are not ready, and not even that, I low-key feel like doing another Twitch reaction tonight. Shout out to the ones that were tuned into Twitch earlier, y'all. I am back on Twitch, so I am out of Twitch jail because the nigga put me in jail. Kai Sinet bailed me out. I'm playing. But we're live right now on 4 platforms. We're live on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and Kick. So if you guys are not followed on each platform, make sure you guys please follow down below in the bio. Go to that Kick and follow. Go to that Twitch, download and follow. Twitter, follow. YouTube, most of y'all on it. Okay? What's up, Roy Blue?
Hey, Pierre.
What's up?
Nothing. Okay, so we'll be starting it.
Let's start with the episode. What'd you think of Asian's entrance? Are you here for her on the show so far?
Yeah, she came in and she was cute. She was put together, and I like her confessional video. She looked really, really good.
Yeah, I like that whole chrome heart. I feel like she was trying to go for like a chrome heart type of look. I like that look.
Yeah, it was giving queen. It was giving queen daddy.
Were you surprised as me as how humble she came? Like, especially when she was talking about who's her favorite baddie and all that. I was shocked because I'm like she's coming across like humble, fangirlish. I didn't think she was gonna come off like that. I thought she was gonna be like, I'm Asian doll, bow down.
Yeah. I was giving it at first too. I thought she was gonna come off a little arrogant, but she came off correct. I feel like she came off good. She was real humble. She said Jayla Mina was her favorite baddie, which was kind of shocking, but I was here for it.
Okay, and then also her argument with Mariah. What do you think about her argument with Mariah? And should Mariah have a right to defend her fellow dark-skinned baddie sisters in regards to Asian law?
I feel like it was unnecessary. Mariah, you're not an African American, and it's not your place to defend the girls. If the girlies had a problem, they would address her themselves. I really want to see DTB say something to her about the unfollow situation, but we'll see if that there comes along or is stated. But yeah, I feel like that wasn't Mariah Lynn place. Sis, you're not an African American, and it's not. How does it affect you? Like,
now we also saw Anna Mac enter in to the show. Like, do you feel like that was the right baddie that they brought back, or would you have preferred somebody else that they could have brought in instead of Anna Mac?
Honestly, Anna Mac has personality. Why is Sapphire there? Like, to be real,
I like Sapphire this season. I didn't like her last season, no lie.
No, I don't like Sapphire. I feel like Sapphire, you're a waste of a space. Are you cute? Yes, you're a pretty girl, and you are a baddie, but she has no personality for real. And she gives me
You don't think so?
No, heck no. And she gives lapdog personality. Like, I agree. I mean, I don't 100% agree with what Rolly said, but you know, when Slim was there, Slim was always in, and she's light skinned. So if you're gonna be, you know, having a commentary about a light skinned female using the N word, why wouldn't you have that same, why wouldn't everybody else have that same energy with Slim? Even though we know Slim has a black father, but you wouldn't be able to tell unless she had showed the picture. You wouldn't have known. She looks like, you know, yes, she has that coarse like hair, but she looks like a white woman. And it's not, you know, no shade, no tea. It's just she looks like a white woman. Unless, you know, had we not seen her father, we would have never known.
So you feel like they're being a little bit hypocritical with being so hard on Big Ratch?
Yeah, they are being hard on Big Gretch. Should she be using the word? No, but the girl has apologized 1,000 times. Yes, she keeps saying the word, and I think that's just in her vocabulary. And I do agree she need to switch up her vocabulary because sis, you're gonna keep getting.
It was her saying the N word and saying, "Oh my god." I'm sorry. It's like, you know, when like you keep dropping something, you know, you got something, you're like, damn it, I dropped it
like
again.
You clumsy, like you real clumsy. That's what.
Like she was like, can't help herself. Like it's so crazy to me.
Like she just slipped and fell.
Right. Like you just keep falling in the same space again, or you keep picking the wrong answer every time when you taking a test or something. Like, she do it every time. She like, damn it. Now we seen her fight Meatball. Do you think her apology towards Jayla and everything was sincere? No. Okay.
Not really.
Why?
Not really. I feel like it. I feel like she tired of apologizing. So I say no, because I feel like when she was saying sorry before, you know, she really meant sorry. And I feel like she's only saying sorry because, you know, she keeps repeating herself. I don't really feel like this time she's really sincere. I feel like initially when she was apologizing, she was sincere. That girl said, you know, I apologize if I offended anybody. I apologize. And I feel like at this point, she kind of like over it. Like, I'm not finna, like she said to Callie, I'm not finna keep apologizing to these girls. Like, I have apologized over and over and over again. But sis, you keep letting it drop over and over again. But
it's that accidental fall, I'm telling you. Now, do you think Jayla should take the apology for what it was and kind of move on? Because I feel like Jayla was a little bit too nice, to be honest. Because with a bite that big, I just couldn't do it. Like even during the ATV ride, she had to put like a device on the bite.
Yeah, Jayla asked for it though. When you insert yourself, like me and my husband was just talking earlier, and he was like, "Babe, well, if somebody beat you." First off, when you insert yourself in certain situations and in certain conflicts, you have to accept what come with it. You can't throw no rock and then hide your hand. Ain't no rules in fighting. Do I agree with people biting? No, but ain't no rules in fighting. So if she gonna pull hair, dig out your eyes, bite your shoulder off, put you in that, you ain't no rules in fighting. So, you know, you got to take what come with it. Jayla, you swung the first swing. So you got to accept what comes with it. Is that bite bad? It looked infected to me, but Jayla, you inserted yourself into that situation. So you got to accept the consequences of inserting yourself. You wanted to be super saver. So now you got to accept the super saver bite. That's what comes with it.
Now, do you believe Gretchen's excuse as to why she did it? She said she was in survival mode.
They jumped her. They jumped her. We gonna be real. We ain't gonna act like we ain't watched the same show. They jumped her. Multiple people put their hands on her. You get what
They
I'm
did
saying?
jump her.
They jumped her. It's no reason why. First off, as little as Gretch is, I know she like to go by Big Gretch. She should really be called Little Gretch. Like, they need to stop.
I'm telling y'all. Let me tell y'all something. They're gonna have to stop this whole big thing. Y'all gotta give all y'all checks to Big Lex, because she the one who the first one I seen on this reality TV stuff to call it themselves Big something. Since then, everybody big.
Yeah, she really should be called Little Gretch, even though she can stand in the paint. Though I'm gonna give it to her. She stand in the paint a little stronger than Dia.
She didn't twirl.
No,
she. I'm about to bust. Dia twirl for the girls who were fighting. Okay. Now we see next week. We see the girls kind of turning against Bianca. Should Bianca have had Mariah's back? And also, who is your most valuable baddie of the week?
Okay, so I'm confused as to what Mariah wants Bianca to do. Mm-hmm. She really confused me, because do you want her to have your back, or you want her to stay in her place and let you fight your own battles? I'm confused, because the little sneak peek we saw, it's like she wanted Bianca to have her back. But at the end of the day, girl, pick a side. Either you want your friend to have your back, or you don't want your friend to have your back. She came on having your back with Sapphire. And when she had your back with Sapphire, you threw her under the bus as if you didn't say, like, girl, check her. Like, no, pick a side. You either want her to have your back, or you fight your own battles, or don't have your back. From what I can see, when they was at that table, Mariah was running her mouth. It was the rag doll for me. But from the looks of the show, sis, she turned you into a rag doll. So which is he?
Ooh. Mariah Lynn and Gretchen were in a rag doll competition. Baddies rag doll. They need to just rename it. Seriously, no, you are right, because that is something I didn't even say on my recap. Like, let's say she would have jumped in. Next thing you know, Mariah and Asia would have been cool, and then Asia would have been on Bianca's ass. Right. Again, so she would have had two people on her ass for you.
Come on now, you got to know what side of the field you want your friend on. You either want your friend to have your back through all these woes, or you want to fight your own battle. From what it looked like, Bianca wanted to have her back, even though she don't have no problems with Asian doll. She wanted to have her back, but like she said, my friend said she good, but like Bianca said, nobody's gonna jump you. As a friend, regardless to what the situation was, I'm not gonna let my friend get jumped. Unlike Sapphire, that's why I can't stand Sapphire. Like, girl, you let your one girl throw water on your friend, the other girl just fight and tag your friend. Like, now you want to fight Mariah. I know that's a little old, y'all, but girl, that's why I really don't like Sapphire, to be honest.
Now, who is your most valuable baddie of the week?
Most valuable baddie of the week, I'm gonna have to give it to Asian Doll, because she came in. She was cute. She popped her ish, and she was key. She looked real good this week.
Yeah, she did. Any final thoughts?
Yes, y'all like, comment, subscribe. If you haven't hit that post notification, hit it, and I'm out.
Okay, night. All right, thank you so much, Robu, for calling in. Now, somebody just commented this. If I take your call, I'm gonna kick you off backstage so more people could come in. By the way, just to give you a heads up for new subscribers. Somebody says, very obvious Bianca isolates herself from the cast, especially the shot in the van when she was taking the call. Y'all, let me listen here. They have to be around these girls all this time. If I would have had a moment to myself, I'm going to take it, especially when these girls talk about each other's backs like it's nothing. So I don't blame her for doing that. But is it smart for her to come back for further seasons? No. But you got to be a little fake. You see Animat don't like these girls, but she going to keep in their face so she could seem buddy with them so she could come back season after season. But she don't like these girls like that. you could tell Anna Mac just here for the check, and I don't blame her because I would have been the same way. Okay, what's going on, Jay?
What's going on, Pierre?
What's up? What's up? What's up?
This episode was a key. I'm not gonna hold you.
What'd you think of the beginning with Meatball and Gretch? Let's talk about that first.
Okay, so I feel like this whole N-word thing is dragging. Like it's going on to episode 8 now we're on?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a little bit too much. I feel like I'm finally glad they got their square up, but yeah. Meatball dragged Gretchen. But Gretchen did with round 2, Gretchen did get in there with Meatball, and it looked like it was 1 for 1. Like, I mean, Gretchen could hold her own. That's one thing she's gonna do is hold her own.
Yes. I want to see Gretchen getting in a squabble with Slim. That would be interesting. That's a fair match in my opinion.
I think Gretchen would take it.
Not Slim. I'm talking about Rolly Slim.
Yes.
Ballad of the niggas.
Gretchen would have took that. All Slim do is scratch. That's all she do. She just run and scratch like a wild hyena. But Gretchen would have definitely knocked her out.
Yeah. Now, what do you feel like Gretchen's apology towards J-Lo was genuine?
Yes. I feel like it was genuine because like she really didn't want nothing to do with J-Lo. Like you can tell by the girls, like her issue is just with Meatball. Like she apologized for saying the N-word. She understands and she feels J-Lo on how she bit her and everything like that. She understands it was wrong. But like she said, she was in survival mode. And when you survival mode, you gotta do what you gotta do. So it was just like she gets it and she understands why J-Lo gonna say, if I happen to beat you up, just don't get upset. Like you got it coming. And I would be the same way. Like if I look at this and I see it and it triggers me to get mad because now I was trying to look cute today and I can't because I got this right here.
And what's worse, J-Lo wears white. That's her thing. So she can't even wear that much white.
If I was J-Lo, I would paint like a cute little yellow chain around my neck to make it look like it's a necklace or something. Just stationary on my neck.
She can't even wear white no more because the scar gonna bleed through. Like it's just like you just inconvenience her. For real. Now we seen in the beginning also that Gretch had enough with some of the girls started screaming, etc. Do you feel like it would have been right for the producers to have sent her home at that point?
Yeah, because at this point it's getting out of control. You can tell the girls don't like her, and she ain't gonna. What's she gonna do? Like, it's gonna be the girls don't want her there, so you might as well just send her on. Bring one of the reserves in. How come we haven't seen the reserves yet? Like
the reserves are in reservation because we haven't seen them since last episode.
Like they having their own vacation.
They're on vacation from vacation. A double vacay. Also, I also wanted to show y'all this clip. BGC Bad Girls Club to me was funny because they would have capitalized off of the Gretchen storyline. They would have brought in a braider to braid the girl's hair in Puerto Rico, like Z from Bad Girls Club 16.
Ice play. I'll take one more cup of drink. Thank you. Keeping your glass full. You want some? I need a full ass cup. Why don't you just share?
Okay, Bad Girls Club would have been that messy. They would have been like, "Oh my God, girls, we have a braider coming in."
I was just watching Bad Girls Club.
You know they would have did that. Let me don't be thinking that smart. I'm telling you, they would have really took it
if
down.
they get the perfect animations like how Bad Girls Club did, just like it would be so much better. The sound effects, everything, like, it would just be so much better.
They would really take it down. Now we see, of course, Asian Doll comes in. What did you think of Asian Doll so far in the show?
I was very surprised. Like you guys said in the last call, she came in very, very, very humble, and she was just like, she was just easygoing. It looked like you could just talk to her, get along with her.
I didn't expect that.
Yeah, I did. Because what you
Asian
hear
gets
about
a lot of
her,
negative press.
Yep. What you hear about her is all negative. Like it sounds like she's ready to bark at you for no reason. So I thought that's how she was gonna be, and like just run up on Mariah or something like that. But she came in, said hi to everybody, didn't say hi to Mariah, which was cool. But she was like ready to fake it, and of course, Mariah started shit. But
right. Now, Asia versus Mariah's reading battle. Who won the reading battle?
Mariah.
Yes, she did. No shade.
No shade. No shade. So that's my thing. That's why I like Mariah, because
Her
Mariah
mouth is crazy.
It's just her reads. It's just funny as ever, and it's just on point. Like, oh, don't threaten me with a good time. Like, come on.
Meatball was even keying that.
Like, it was funny. Everybody, Biggie was keying it. Meatball was keying it. Like, it was just funny. But
Yeah.
I mean, Mariah had to say that microwave comment. And my thing is,
yeah.
If y'all gonna,
what do you think she meant by that? By the way,
exactly what you said. Like she was being colorist. Like if people want to defend saying that it's old, whatever, the narrative that the season is going with the whole Gretchen situation, there's no other way that you can take it other than she's being colorist. It just follows a train. And my thing is, like, if y'all want to get on Gretchen's side so much, that's something to get on Mariah's side, because Mariah is of lighter skin, looks like a Caucasian woman saying this to a dark-skinned woman, comes off very wrong as well.
Right.
So, not calling her the N-word, but, like, you know.
She may as well.
Yeah, right, might as well. You just might as well have just said it. That just is what it is.
If I was Gretch, I would have been real petty. I would have stopped them arguing right there. I would have been like,
right then and there, I'd have been like, excuse me.
How come
we're not going to get on her? Like, she said it the white way. Like, what? The
producers need to get on their job, because I'm telling you, had it been BGC and not STV, they would have went right over to Gretchen and be like, hey, you know she just said some colors, right? You gonna call that out? You gonna call that out? And Gretchen would have said something.
And everything.
And it would have started another fight. Now, we see them go like ATV writing, which I actually really, really like that they did that in this episode.
Hold on, I got something to say about that ATV writing.
Yes.
So I'm going to call out Mariah right here as well. Mariah is not Puerto Rican. There is no way that you could tell me that you're Puerto Rican and Natalie had the nerve to ask you, what is there to do in Puerto Rico? And all you say is boat parties, ATV riding, strip club. Everywhere got that, girl. Right. You like, what the hell?
She was just talking about a vacation place at that point.
Exactly. You're supposed to talk about, because Humacao, you can go to Humacao, there's Gaguas, there's Old San Juan, there's all these places that you can go to and like name literally stuff if you're from Puerto Rico.
Mariah is of Puerto Rican descent.
Nerviosa con la casa meeting de Natalie. Gracias para vivar.
De la Natalie. That damn Mariah is good Puerto Rican. No shade.
She is not Puerto Rican. Not at all. But and then the ATV rider, I know they was hot at that ATV rider because you could tell, because I go to Puerto Rico every year. Okay. And when that type of ATV rider is such a tourist thing, because you're only allowed to go in a straight line at a certain speed behind the director. Right. Me thinking it's Baddies, I'm thinking they probably had the budget or they knew a spot where they can go ATV rider in a wide field and go like
crazy,
zoom, 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 like how Natalie was making it seem like I was zoom, 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 like.
Child, now you were.
She was right. She was like. So that was corny to me, but I mean, it was cool. It was good to see them something to do. I'm really, really happy that Anna Mac came because she kind of spiced up the episode for me a little bit.
And Anna Mac is messy. Y'all heard her on the bus, right? Let me tell you how she's funny. They told her Gretchen was fighting a lot and doing stuff. She gonna ask Gretchen on the bus, "You been fighting? Have you?" Like, you know she has, but you just want to hear it out of her own mouth.
She's gonna come and spice up the show a lot, and I'm glad like she said, she's just there for a check.
Yeah.
Let me here, Scotty. Let me give you a hug. Yeah, it's cool, bitch. I'll get you later. Right? Like, you know, she just there for a check. But I'm glad she's there. She spiced up the episode for me.
Right. Now, one last thing. Who is your most valuable baddie? No, before most valuable baddie, why do you feel like the girls are gonna turn on Bianca like that? Because I don't see the reasoning.
I don't either. I agree. And I agree with you guys said about the last caller. you know, Mariah gonna get mad that Bianca's not gonna have her back. But I mean, Bianca did stand up at the dinner table when Mariah kept going at Asian doll, so she was there gonna have Mariah's back. But at the same time, you just got on me about having your back with this person. So why am I gonna have your back with this person unless you get jumped or whatever, et cetera, et cetera? It's not my place.
Right.
You don't want the issue. You the one that gotta take your fade.
And do you think, I feel like also another thing Bianca was thinking, she was probably in the back of her mind thinking, now that Mariah and Sapphire are cool, watch me fight Asia and then they get cool and the Asian still gonna be on my ass.
Because how many times has that happened to Bianca with Mariah?
All the time.
Too many times.
I love hip hop.
Just loving hip hop. Like too many times. Like, yeah. And I was also thinking Bianca was probably thinking what Aubrey said. Like, I got a billionaire husband at home. Why am I here?
My man got 2 jobs. Who's your
Why
most
am I here?
valuable of the week?
Mine would have to be. I miss Aubrey so much. I would have to say Animac.
Okay.
Animac, yep. Okay. Just for that, because everything got Mariah lost me. I would have said Jayla because I'm really glad that Jayla actually had the conversation with Gretchen and like she actually like, you know, went about it in a big woman way. So, right. I mean, I got to give it up for Jayla for that. But yeah, Animac.
Because I thought she was gonna hit
her or like especially when Gretchen said the N-word and slipped down. And I thought she was gonna get up again and want to squabble.
Gretchen said, "Damn it, you see, I can't help it." We gotta I need somebody online. What are these Instagram people that be making edits? I want y'all to make a compilation of Gretchen saying the N-word and her apologizing immediately after. Because it's gonna be so funny. She said, "Oh man." Thank you for calling in, Jay.
Thank you. Have a good night.
You too. All right. Next person to add, what's going on? Hair confidant.
Hey, first living better now, Coogee sweater now.
Hey.
You know, yeah, because honey, let me tell you the other day you ate that pink club.
Thank you.
I mean, but you know, I'm just gonna go straight into it. I only watched 10 minutes.
Speak up just a little bit. You sound muffled just a little bit. I can hear you.
Said I ain't even gonna. I watched 10 minutes of the episode because I'm behind on everything today.
Okay.
But I don't know if it's just me or if I'm tripping, but I kept hearing some ET phone home noise watching the whole episode. It kept doing like zoom. Like what's going on? Like what? I don't know.
I guess they're trying like new editing.
Huh?
I guess they were trying like to do new editing because they did this little flash.
But they did it like so consistently. I turned it off and I came straight to you because I'm done with Baddies Caribbean. I want to tell Natalie and her chin off so bad. I really do on myself. But you know, with you on my Now That's TV stuff, you know, I'm just late today. I found out.
I've been tuning in. I've tuned into some of the Now That's TV stuff before I hopped on here too. Now,
no. I was saying on my Now That's TV stuff, like you know, reason I'm late because you know I'm always on time with my bottle of wine. I heard my mama was putting that, you know, that nutty down like Ferrari said.
Put that.
I gotta find out who my daddy is here. I'm not Haitian no more. I think I'm Senegalese.
You say you think you what?
I said I'm not Haitian. I thought the whole time I thought I was Haitian like you. I'm Senegalese. So I gotta find out
what the heck is a Senegalese.
I gotta find out who my daddy is. I should be doing twist. But oh yeah, no, come on, ask me the questions. I'm holding up your line.
When it comes to the Meatball and Gretchen fight, whatever, did she really deserve to get slung like that? What you think?
She really didn't. I really thought she needed to go get some medical help. I was like, where's the medic? Because she slung her hard as I don't know what.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I thought her bones was gonna break. You know, she looked like a skeleton in the science class. I thought she was broken, over, done.
Now she, of course, apologized to Jayla.
Meatballs.
Was it genuine?
You said what happened?
Was it genuine? The apology to Jayla from Gretch.
You know that wasn't genuine at all. No, at all.
Why?
No. She was looking at the bite the whole time. I did get that far. She was looking at the bite the whole time, like, ooh, I did that. Ooh. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I mean, I understand. I get that.
But
She
don't
ain't
you
had no
think her looking
empathy.
at the bite made her feel guilty?
Huh?
Don't you think her looking at the bite made her feel a little
I think
guilty
it made
about
her
it?
feel guilty, but I think she still don't care because she was like, I was in survivor mode. Girl.
Which, okay, here's the thing with this whole survivor mode. I guess she got jumped, but at the time when they were on the floor, it was just her and
It
Jayla.
was just her and
So
Jalen. Exactly. That's why I'm like
that's why
survivor
I don't
mode,
buy
girl.
that.
What you are you counting the big brolic four security guards that was trying to break y'all apart? Like, cause I don't understand what survivor mode means, sweetie.
That's what it was. I think the security trying to break them up, I think she thought she was still getting jumped.
Jump.
So
Yeah, she
then,
probably blacked out. You know, some people do black out. So maybe
right.
she
So then
did.
she
I'll
better.
give her that. I'll give her a little bony self that, little Q-tip.
Right.
Yeah.
And then
I'll
Asian
get a
doll
Q-tip.
enters in. What you think of Asian doll?
I ain't get that far. The editing is like zoning me out. I'm tired of hearing it. That's June. Dun, 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 dun. I'm tired of hearing that. It's like a Soldier Boy song.
Yeah.
No. But I love Asian though. Did she tear Mariah up? I just need to know. Tell me
She
real
did.
quick.
She
She
did.
tore her up.
She
Good. She
did.
needed to tear her up. Little Mickey Mouse. I can't stand that little girl.
Now, any final thoughts on what you've watched so far?
What is Zeus? Do better. Natalie, cut, crop, chop that chin down. If you're gonna do all this editing, and I'm tired of Baddies Caribbean. Can we go to another city? I'm tired already. I ain't even
We
over
just
it.
getting
And,
started here,
and I
homegirl.
love DTB. What we doing? We disturbing these. I love DTB. She gonna always, yeah. But let's get over it. I'm done. I'm ready for the reunion.
Okay. Thank you for calling in.
Okay, baby. Bye.
Night. Y'all crazy in the comments. All right, what's going on? Beatrix.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right, let's get it started with this
Yeah.
long, dragged out episode.
You think it was long? I feel like it was too short.
Okay, so it was short, but what I mean by long, like that argument, like really, the episode was like what 32 minutes long. That's including the credits, and the argument was like 25 minutes long. Like, first of
Yeah, they could
all,
have cut that.
exactly. The beef is pointless. I feel like if y'all was gonna give us that much dialogue, like let's really dive into the meat and potatoes. Like let's really talk about why y'all beefing. It was just a bunch of going back and forth. I'm not tuning in to watch y'all argue. If y'all gonna be arguing, it needs to be like cuts in between takes. Like I could have watched Now That's TV for that. No dialogue. The
Right.
fact that y'all sitting up here, not talking about nothing, throwing insults back and forth, it wasn't needed.
And Natalie, all that baddie shot o'clock you doing, you need to put the shot glass down and do more story
You
producing.
always talking
Because you
about
should
what
have did
Betty
your
shot
research
o'clock
on their
was.
beef and question the both of them. Be like, Mariah, why do you think as a Puerto Rican white woman, you have the audacity to question Asian on her thoughts? And Asian, are you a colorist? Like, you get what I'm saying?
Literally, like Natalie, and then it's like that's so up your alley. Why are you not doing your job? I don't want to hear her
Exactly.
yelling like, "Guys, stop! Come on, guys, come on!" Like, girl, you know that this is what you live for. This is what your show needs. So it's like if that's what you're asking for, dive deep into it. She wanted to be the
Exactly.
mediator any other time. Like, why were we not asking the important questions? And Mariah bringing up the colorist thing. I'm not a fan of Asian Doll. But I felt like one, that wasn't her place. Two, I get, it's still relevant, but it was
Mhm.
old. And three, I don't like that because it's like you weren't doing it because you actually felt some type of way about her being, colorist.
You were doing it to
You
get the
you
other
were
girls against her.
you were trying to recruit soldiers because you
Mhm.
can't stand on your own, which is exactly why Bianca came in trying to fight
Yeah.
your exactly why she came in fighting your battles. You don't know how to stand 10 toes on your own. Asian down clocked her T. Like, this is why you hang with heavy hitters. Because you're not a heavy hitter.
Mm. She did clock that tea about Tasiki.
She clocked that T. She is on Tasiki like a lap dog. I swear. She go run and get her mommy, which is Tasiki. And so it's like her, I guess she has good reads, but I just couldn't get into the reads because it came off corny to me because you don't have hands to back that up. You acting like you were so eager to fight. I don't know if she just felt like, maybe she could take Asian doll. She felt confident, but it didn't look cute. And Asian doll can't even fight like that to me. But I knew
Ooh.
she was taking that L. I automatically knew Mariah was taking that L. Like I said, I don't like Asia, but I was ready for Mariah to get Shaboob mopped
Ooh.
quickly.
Thank God they brought in Asian doll, not Cuban doll, because Mariah Lynn would have got popped.
To be honest, yeah, I don't even think it wouldn't have been much dialogue with her. She would have let it set, and then we wouldn't have heard Mariah from her. She's not throwing hands. We're just not hearing from Mariah again.
Right.
So
They make sure to bring in the right doll.
exactly.
That would have went another way. Now
She's not getting in the field. She's getting in the range.
Oh yes. We see that in the beginning, of course, Gretchen and the whole meatball situation that went down. Do you feel like Gretchen was apologetic towards Jayla? And what did you think of Gretchen versus Meatball?
Oh, I ain't gonna lie. Meatball got her, but like the previous caller said, I think Gretchen, she do know how to get in there and, do what she got to do to her best ability, especially with her being 98 pounds soaking wet. I felt like the way she got in the field with Meatball the second round, she held her own. I feel like her apology was genuine. I feel like her excuse for biting Jayla was BS. Survival mode is crazy. Like, girl, if you don't get in there and do the best that you can, people say there's no rules in fighting. I get that. But you taking an L if you biting, to be honest with you. And the whole Jesus. I feel like the bite mark apology was sincere. But the apology for the N-word.
Oh, that wasn't. I agree with that. I agree with that. I think the apology was sincere for the bite, but not the N-word. She don't care about that.
It's so sad that she's so conditioned to saying it, and this shows how long she's been saying it. Because it's like now it's coming out like word vomit for you. Oh my God, I stopped. Yeah, you did. Why is it so hard for you to not say that? Like the obligation, the entitlement that she has behind that word infuriates me.
Yeah. And it's like she can't help it. Like it just comes out.
She can't.
It's like
I don't like that. You so conditioned to saying that word. Like, and why do you feel like black people don't even say it that much? Like, dang. I'm not understanding.
So
You saying
true,
that
though.
every sentence, like you're overdoing it now. You sound like a little kid who just learned how to curse.
She sounds like a Boondocks episode. Like, girl, every two word, nigga. I'm like, okay.
Literally. Homie, don't play that.
Right.
Literally.
Where's Riley? Now, okay, we see towards the end of the episode, Asian and Mariah end up getting into it. Anna Mac joins. Are you excited that Anna Mac joined, or would you have preferred another baddie?
I don't really care for Anna Mac. I mean, I like that she came in with like good energy and stuff like that and wasn't being messy. But I really don't care for her to be on Baddies Caribbean. But I guess it makes sense for her because she's Puerto Rican, they in her city cool. But I think it's pointless. It was I don't really think too much of the hug with her and Scotty. Also, by the way, I peeped the bruise on Scotty's arm, and I'm wondering where that came from because I think around that time she didn't get into any scuffles yet with any of the girlies, so I don't know. I don't know. I just wanted to point that out. I don't know no tea about it, or I know alleged tea, but I don't know any confirmation tea. But I did notice that she had a bruise on. I think it was like her left arm, whatever camera angle it was from. But I don't know if I was the only one that caught that. But I did.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. All right. Moving on.
Right. Yeah. Now. Yeah. So, well, you made me forget what I was gonna say.
I know.
Damn, you made me forget what I was gonna say.
Oh yeah, the Bianca beef. So
yeah.
Now.
No. Okay. No. I remember now.
Okay.
Who would you make be your tour guide, your Puerto Rican tour guide, Mariah Lynn or Anna Mac?
Anna Mac, all the way. I'm sorry. Like, what's her name? Mariah Lynn, she's giving that she is a Puerto Rican American. She's giving that her great grandparents are Puerto Rican, and her parents are.
But she's in La Casa de la Natalie.
Girl, they nada.
Not de nada.
They nada. Puedo al baño. That's her. Okay.
What out there?
Okay, look, it's not giving. It's really not. Like, she don't even got like that Puerto Rican flavor for real, for real. I feel like she got lucky for growing up in New York, so everybody low key sound Hispanic.
Uh-huh.
But it's
Well, I
not.
should have named the episode that Casa de la Natalie. I'm gonna change it.
Like, okay, Google Translate. Like,
Right.
that's what it's giving. It's giving textbook Spanish, and it's just it's not it. Another thing I wanted to comment on was Mariah feeling some type of way about Bianca. The whole calling Bianca fake, it's like, okay, cool. But y'all both are fake. Y'all both are playing the same game here. Like, you can't get mad at Bianca for having some type of alliance that so you think, having some type of alliance with Asian doll, or even just not having no beef or smoke with her in general. Like, you expecting her to defend you against her is crazy, considering the fact that she came in this house defending you against Sapphire, and you cool with Sapphire. And from the looks of it, it doesn't seem like Bianca knew that.
She didn't. I can't when people try to say she did when, like, you can obviously tell that's not the case. I'm sorry.
It's not, because she wouldn't have
And
came.
if she did, she didn't think they were that cool. She probably thought that they were cool enough to be around each other, not friendly, kiki cool.
That's what I'm saying. Mariah knows that she be sugarcoating. She don't be upfront about every single thing. And so, and like I said, I feel like Bianca moves the same way, but at the same time, you are what you attract. Like, birds of a feather flock together. Y'all both act the same way. So Mariah to be acting like she's so tough is insane to me. And I feel like the only reason all of the baddies will gang up on Bianca or go against her is because now she now has beef with two of the returning baddies, Mariah and Sapphire. And they're a bunch of bandwagon pads. So they're gonna jump on the bandwagon. Like, you're new here, these are returning girls. We don't have, and then Mariah, she's sitting up here putting a bug in the ear, like, oh, she's fake or whatever. She is going behind my back, talking about people. So what makes y'all think what she's gonna do to y'all? Like, what makes y'all think she's not gonna do the exact same thing? So everybody's thinking like, oh, well, she's being fake to Mariah and she's beefing with Sapphire and she's spitting. Like, we don't mess with that. So that's the only reason that I have behind them turning against Bianca. It's so on bar for them.
I just know Cardi B somewhere watching this, just shaking her head like,
literally, tisk.
Right. She's like, I taught you guys better than that. And just so y'all know, Cardi B and Bianca are like that. Mm-hmm. If y'all watch coming up, Bianca wouldn't even let somebody question the cast about who's better, Cardi or Nicki. Like, she was like, no. Yeah. So
we're not doing that. But that's all I really got.
Who's your most valuable baddie of the week? And final thoughts.
I'm going to give it to Asian Doll just because I feel like she came in real chill, real humble. Even if she was aware of the beef she had with Mariah, she couldn't wait to get it cracking. She couldn't wait to put on a show for Tasiki and ask her how she did afterwards. So yeah, I'm gonna give it to Asian Doll. This episode was boring, but of course I'm gonna tune in because I really only tune in now for you, Pierre. So those are my final thoughts. Like, Babs and them, I only watched that show because of you.
Come on, Bob.
The fact that you're not reacting to Bob anymore,
it's done. No, Bob's was the reason why my chits got snatched.
Yeah,
the bastard whores.
Yes, when you're not reacting to that anymore, I have not tuned in since you got banned for that reason. So.
Literally, that was the last episode. Like, that episode where I was reacting it, and then Kate, they showed her pepperoni nipples. That was the last episode, and then they didn't snatch it, but not because I got it back. But like, that's when I got suspended.
And I missed that live too, but after I found out you got suspended, I even DM'd you on Instagram, but you bougie. You gotta accept the
Oh my God, don't even do that. Don't even do that.
I'm like, what happened to the Twitch? Like, what's going on? So I didn't even watch the last episode. The last thing I'll probably watch is Babs. is the reunion. But other than that, like and subscribe. Love you, Pierre.
Night. All right, make sure, speaking of Twitch, y'all go over there and subscribe and follow to the Twitch, okay? We can talk and say certain things on there that, I can't really say or, talk about on here. So that's what makes Twitch so great. And it's at, hold on, let me remove this banner. It's at Evner Entertainment on Twitch. So if y'all not over there, then what the heck are y'all doing? Okay, and also while y'all at it, hit that like button, please.
That smoke you want, you just lit up that blunt, bitch. Cause on my soul, bitch, I'm pussing it, bitch. So yeah.
Okay, on my soul. What's going on, Bia?
Hey, Bookie.
Hi, Bookie, but
first of all, why I come in here and AI is like they in here talking about jail calls? What is happening? What's happening?
It's because one of the callers' sound wasn't the best. The entertainers will gag people before I will.
Oh my God. I'm like, oh wait, now he got the jailbirds from TikTok calling in because they love being on live while in prison. I don't know how they do it, but they do. On to the baddies. I heard some people saying the episode was boring. I don't think it was that boring, to be honest. I just think that there wasn't enough fighting for people who think it was boring, but I do think that they could have shifted focus onto other things. Like the fact that Dia had to island hop just to get to Puerto Rico. She said
I had to go to Canada bop before a lot of that. Then I was like, damn, girl.
Just stay home.
Jesus. She had her own Baddies Caribbean on her own.
I gotta cross the globe like Carmen Sandiego just to get to Puerto Rico, I'm not coming. I'm sorry. Just leave me home. Leave her on the island so she can heal and work on her music. But there's no way I'm flying to, what did she say? Bahamas to Canada to Florida to Puerto Rico.
She went somewhere else before Florida.
Yes, like girl, what? Girl,
and them flights be long. Oh my God, I can't stand flying.
Exactly. Like, are you kidding me? Mind you, the flight from where did they go first? The Bahamas? That flight would have been all of like 45 minutes to get to Puerto Rico from there, especially while they were on a PJ. This woman traveled around the world in 80 days just to get to PR and eventually get her wig probably ripped off again. Not happening. Leave me home. I'm fine. I would take my L and smoke it. It's not, no.
But Natalie demanded her there. She like, hey, this
she
girl
probably
gets
did.
She
did. She was their diversity hire for the Caribbean, so she did need to be there because who else was it gonna be? I did want to say, if it came down to picking the Puerto Rican, I am gonna pick Anna Mac. I am not taking Mariah Lynn. She's not coming, and I know she had her Puerto Rican Day Parade flag on in her confessionals, but it's not given. At least her cheeks were as red as her neck this time, so I'm gonna give her 10s for that. Somebody played bad, and they play with her every single time. But she will not be my official representative for Puerto Rico. We're not doing that. Especially when they're like, oh, what is there to do? Oh, yeah.
Natalie did that on purpose. Let me tell you something. Natalie is a slick girl. Y'all be letting this lady play your face all day. She said, what are they going to do, Mariah?
Like, what do you mean? Why can't we go to the pueblo that your town's from, Mariah? Your family's from, Mariah. When are we going to get authentic Puerto Rican cuisine, Mariah? Mariah don't got no family in PR. She did Ancestry. Okay. She don't know anybody in Puerto Rico. Talking about, well, there's zip lining and like, girl, we could have went on TikTok and found 42 things to do, and the time is to answer this question, right? Like, there's beaches, nice sandy beaches, beautiful gowns. There's food, girl. Shut up. There's nothing you have to offer here. That scenic ass ATV ride where no one went above 25 miles per hour would have pissed me off so bad. ATV riding, you're supposed to be down and dirty. Like, what do you mean? Like, why are we on a trail just in a single file line? I don't want anything to do with that. I get it. They had to find somewhere secluded for the girls to fight. So they were like, look, how about the top of a mountain? Let's just go there. There's nobody filming here. We'll be able to make that happen. But, the B-roll footage just wasn't cutting it. They were probably like, all right, girl, smile. Say, baddie, shot o'clock. Scotty, can you shake something?
There you go, Scotty.
You can tell that was a guided tour. And Jayla wearing white to ATV riding, girl, shut up. I don't want to hear about that bite ever again because you should have been in a turtleneck if you cared about to get it infected so damn bad. What do you mean?
No lie though, she really should have been in a turtleneck.
She should have been.
That's
All
some
that
dirt
dust
for your ass right there in that ATV road.
And that's one thing to keep in mind. Like ATV riding on a hot sunny day is fine, but it's more fun on a rainy day. You get the mud, you get the dirt, like you really get to, be on your backcountry-ish that Scotty seemed to be looking forward to. Not your guided tour via ATV. For all of that, they should have stole Tommy's horse and just rolled that up the hill. Like, girl, please. I didn't expect it to be so dusty. Where do you think you are? What is wrong with you? The dinner, listening to Mariah versus Asian at that dinner was like listening to Dr. Seuss versus some other storybook writer. Like it was just nursery rhymes flying back and forth. Her trying to sing the tune for Ragdoll was so cringe. Like
Ragdoll.
Like you're not gonna make that happen.
Mariah's always looking for her me moment.
And you know what? You do gotta give it to her for sticking to the bit. Because after that first Ragdoll and no one else started chiming along, I would have promptly STFU. But nope, she kept it going just to get her line out. She was working on that all week when she found out Asian was coming. Like, girl, it's not eating. Give us your fork and your knife. You are not welcome to a plate at this table anymore. Go home. Them two going back and forth was weird. Mariah taking the role as a social justice warrior for the brown skin versus dark skin comment. Even if you thought it was wrong, I wasn't there for the comments. I don't know what Asian Doll said. I wouldn't be surprised if it was something stupid. I don't look at her and think, oh, she's smart. Like the mug eats, the face card, beautiful. But after that, absolutely nothing. Mariah telling her she looked like she'd been microwaved too long. That was funny because, it is giving a little wop. But otherwise, like, I'm not about to have social media politics with you at a dinner table in Puerto Rico, and you aren't even the group who would be offended if it applied to them. While Tasiki down there sleep looking like Mama Africa at the table. Why is she there? Why is she there?
You haven't heard Tasiki talking, I don't know how many episodes. Like, she really is getting a free check. Like, that must be like I wish I could be blessed with something so bad. Like that.
It's
why
so
be God? Oh!
Her and Bianca can have like a boring off. Like the two of them together are no personality.
But okay, so I can say this though, but at least Bianca has an opinion on things. What bothers me is she does have an opinion on anything. That bothers me. Like, come on. You don't gotta be fighting left or right. But if they ask in a confession about something, you can't just say, oh, I don't care. Like,
exactly. Like, girl, we need you to have an opinion. Opinions are what gets the show rolling. Like, this is how we get the content. It can't always be pleading the fifth, shorty, and being like, but I'm an eater. Eat some words and spit them back out for us, please. Jesus Christ. Regurgitate something Scotty said. We don't care, but you're giving us nothing. And now I also see why Bianca's career never went anywhere, because I used to think it was the violence, but it really is the lack of personality. She doesn't have anything to engage with. Respectfully, because it's not the talent, it's not that squeaky voice that I cannot stand, but it's catchy enough for music. The violence is one thing, but again, if there's nothing, it's just you are in two shows that were running at the same time, and on both of them, you've successfully given us nothing but blue hair. Girl, please, we got that on Black Ink with Jada Blue. We don't need it from Bianca Bonnie.
Not Jada Blue. Justice for Jada, the receptionist.
Because Ted was playing with her feelings in her bag. Okay, prayers and justice for Jada, but like,
everybody man.
No,
we can't forget about my girl.
And that is where I draw the line. She successfully gave us nothing. The dinner I could see through Natalie's tracks in the wig at the dinner. I was just upset. Also, most valuable baddie goes to whoever finally braided Scotty's hair. For the love of God, thank
Oh,
you
that looked
so
nice. Oh,
much.
yeah.
It looks so much cuter.
I like that.
Thank you. Get that leave out wrapped up because, baby, you in the hot, humid air. I don't care what kind of texture you got. If there's any Negro in it, you're gonna sweat it out, Bookie Butt. Don't even play yourself like that. Like, it's not even worth it. I'm trying to think of what happened after that. Dia shows up, who cares? Adamax shows up and calls them ex-workers. Very,
Do
very, very,
you
very
think the
funny.
apology to Big Gretch to Jayla was genuine?
No. I think that Big Gretch was like, I'm not gonna keep fighting this girl for the same thing over and over and over if I don't have to. And I think that that was Natalie's influence on a, if you don't say sorry, you're done. Whereas me personally, if I was Jayla, there's no way I would. You're choosing, and I hate to make people choose, but you're choosing for sure. Like, there's no way you about to make me stay in this room with Shorty who took a bite out of crime being my chest, and gets to use all the strength of the niggas who came before her to fight me. Are you kidding me? And when she's like, oh, but my kids are black, and Jayla's like, you're not. Exactly. Like, come on. Like, let's not do this. The apology was fake. It was just as fake as Jayla's apology to Biggie, but it had to be done so that we could get to the next arc of the story. And the way Natalie bandwagoned that apology last, we're like, yeah, me too. By the way, I too feel remorse. Group hug.
Right.
Girl, shut up. Like, you do not care. And Callie Ponytail, I want to talk to the girls because
why
the colors. Why is you got a number 4 and your hair is a 1B? It don't blend.
There were limited options in the Caribbean. There were limited options, okay?
Braids.
God damn it. We weren't in the US. You feel me? And there was only so much to choose from.
If Biggie can get some braids, Callie can get some braids. Okay? Like, there was no excuse for that.
And I told you, Natalie told the glam team, hey, you see that girl, Callie? Limit her items. Shit.
Like, that hair would have been a better match for Scotty than it would have been for Callie. Like, what is you doing, girl? You are too beautiful to have that thing just hanging from your head like that.
Callie's key.
Gorgeous, but she should have scalped Tommy's horse and walked away with a little something instead of walking around with that freaking cashmere ponytail on your head. It was reminding me of Wes from the Mint after she got her wig snatched off and did that little ugly bun because they didn't want to replace her.
Not too much on Wes because she did an interview. So I love you, girl. Okay.
No shade in my Irish voice. No shade.
Love you, girl. Now we see next in the upcoming week, a lot of the girls are end up ganging up on Bianca.
Losers.
What do you think?
Their opportunity to do that was when Bianca actually spit on Sapphire. It's not now, because respectfully, and we know how Zeus drops footage, so that conversation could have actually been after the fight. But before the fight, they showed Bianca in the car with the girls going somewhere to a location, and they were asking her about the beef with Asian Doll, and she was saying Mariah already told her that she don't want her to jump into the beef, so she's gonna respect that. My issue is, what do y'all want her to do? Because if she jump in, y'all gonna call her a jumping ass, B word, and when she don't jump in, she's a bad friend, especially when she's saying, I knew Asian before I knew you. What do you want her to do? Like, at least, unlike Mariah, she makes it known from the get-go, like, yo, I'm cool with this one. I'm cool with that one. She told me to do something or not do something, so I'm respecting that. But, and it's not like, respectfully, no shade to Asian. It's not like she was really doing Mariah in, respectfully. What, did she win? Yes. But did she South Central baddie her? No. Did she park her the way Callie parked Jelly Roll or Jelly Bean, whatever, on the beach? No. There's a fine line for that, where it's like, yo, if my friend told me to respect the beef and let her just handle her scandal, and let them run their ones, I'm gonna let them run their ones. You feel me? But It's but if she's getting mopped, oh, I'm on that. Like, not my friend. Not my friend, okay? I hope you got a friend because she got a friend. But that's not what was happening at all, at least from what we were able to see. Mariah was trying her best. She too was using all of the Negro strength that came before her. But just like Gretch, she doesn't have any. So while she was calling on the
She
ancestors,
ran out of funds.
they
The Negro
while
funds.
she was calling the wrong number. This is the colored line. You've got to call the Caucasian one, okay? You've got to call the Europeans. Stay out of Africa's phone book, okay? So I don't think that it was a big deal. Watching them gang up on her though, out of the blue, like on some, oh, well, you spit on Sapphire. Where was that vitriol when she actually did it? Because didn't
But I've
Callie,
been peeping. The girls have not been feeling me. Anytime she come in the room, the girls be like,
they always just, because you
I'm
can
like, damn.
tell that she got bad energy with her, respectfully. Like, not only does she have not have personality, she has terrible energy. And I said before, Bianca enjoys fighting too much. She might actually be a psychopath, low key, but Zeus isn't actually screening these girls with actual psychologists to be able to determine that before actually booking them. But the way that she smiles when there is physical violence going on, especially when she's a part of it, there's something that
Remember when I think she hit Nicole, and she was like, no, not Nicole.
Yeah.
What's her name? Fuck.
You see
Selena.
all
When she popped
32.
Selena, she was like,
I'm telling you, like
I was
she
like,
gets
damn.
so every tooth in her mouth, she grins like a Cheshire cat when it comes to physical clicking for her, or is clicking for her on the late night. She probably just goes DJs to all the fights she got into in the past, but she shouldn't be there. And the girls clearly don't like her. But the same could be said for Tasiki. Boring. If Tasiki couldn't fight, she would not have been recasted. And that's just a simple fact of the matter. Anna Mac is more fun than 90% of the cast. Also, what was the point of having this whole fiasco with the replacements? Where are they?
They're in reservations.
Right. Where's that?
Somebody in the comments said, no shade. They need to have another tribal council of fades because Fabian can get to step in.
Listen, Tasiki over there walking around like she Tafiti with her stripe on her lip and her green wig. I'm telling you, she looked like a gypsy. She don't need to be there at all. But I could go for a tribal fade. Shout outs to Jayla for praying to God instead of the baddie gods, because Natalie is sacrificing them all. I don't care what nobody says. Like, she is praying on their downfall for her financial gain when it comes
now, who
to
is your most valuable baddie of the week and their final thoughts?
the hair braider. Thank God. Biggie got her hair braided. Scotty got her hair braided. Anna Mac, maybe, because she came in with good energy. Outside of that, it's no one. No one really, stood out this episode to me in a way that mattered. The girls were all excited to meet Asian because she's a quote unquote celebrity, maybe an international superstar. Mariah went out sad. Bianca's Bianca. Tasiki's barely there. Final thoughts. I see y'all in the comments talking about y'all can't wait early, and I hate y'all. Y'all stand doing nothing. Listen, if Rolly has one hater, it's me. If Rolly has zero haters, I am dead. Okay? And with that, you have a good night, Bookie.
Night. It's funny though, because for real, like y'all boosted Rolly head the hell up because she been seeing so what because she's an entertainer. Hi Rolly. No, but no, a lot of y'all saying that Rolly thinks she is that girl, but like y'all making it seem like the stuff that y'all was saying in the past, y'all was just saying incorrectly because you guys are like, oh, we missed her. So all that stuff and all them petitions that y'all was signing and going crazy, talking, I'm not gonna watch Zeus. Liars. What's up, Jay?
Hi, Pierre.
What's up?
What's up? I missed you.
What'd you think of tonight's episode?
I thought it was cool. It wasn't actually too bad. It wasn't like I didn't think it was boring. I did low key skip through like the ATV part. But it was like okay. Like Can't complain.
Right. So we see the beginning of the episode. It starts off with Big Gretch getting in the squabble with Meatball and then apologizing to Jayla. What you
Right.
think of the squabble and then what you think of the apology?
Meatball beat her so bad. That was so scary to watch. I thought she was going to manhandle that girl because the way she punched her, I said, dang. I knew Gretchen was mad because you can hear it in her voice. I said, ooh, she just wanted to just say the N word. It was coming out. It was just, woo. She just wanted to call her all of it, but
She wanted to
um,
say with a hearty R this time.
she really did because the way that she was so angry, like I don't know if you heard her, like she was like growling. I was like, oh my goodness, what is going on? What
She
are
was
we
like, "Rah." No,
watching?
she was just like, y'all don't know me.
I was like, well, clearly we do because you crazy. I don't know. They need to do some evaluation on her, but for the most part, I thought the fight was good. I do think though at this point that they should just stop fighting because we don't even know their beef. So at this point, it's just getting tiring. It's like, okay, you guys talked about each other, you guys fought. Can we move past this now? I
Some
do
of you
think.
guys in the comments are ridiculous. Somebody commented on my recent recap and said, Gretch bit off more than she can chew.
They're so ridiculous. Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry, continue.
No, but like I mean that's pretty much like I just want them to stop fighting. Like it's so pointless. And I do feel like like I don't want to say her apology was fake about like the N-word, but you can like tell that it's just embedded in her vocabulary. Like I think for the past whatever how many episodes it's been, she just
Mhm.
can't stop saying it. So at this point, we're gonna be mad about it, but it's just like she's just gonna keep saying it, and people
Yeah.
are enabling her. So what can we really do?
That's why I
I
think Natalie
mean,
was just like, okay, like you're saying sorry, but I know you're really not gonna stop saying it. So like we're just gonna just get over it because
yeah,
it's
we
like
just have to move
it's
on
just not
because
gonna
this
change.
this can't be the whole season that we're talking about this. Because regardless, we know the girl ain't black. So
Right.
I mean,
Now we
but
see Asian Doll's interest. What's your thoughts on Asian and then this whole her versus Mariah?
I actually like Asian Doll on Baddies. I think she's actually a good fit for Baddies. The way she came in, she was like really calm and cool, and like she seemed like she actually wants to like have fun outside of this though. Like with
Mhm.
everything I've seen of her, I don't really like it because she just gives off very negative and like she just crazy. But I think on Baddies she's good. I mean, I liked her entrance. I thought it was cool. She wasn't trying to do too much. I
Yeah.
just feel like Mariah though, she was just like doing the most. Like she just wanted to say something to Asian. I'm just like, honestly, she's not even worried about you. That's why she didn't acknowledge you. Like, and I feel like that's the best way to like not worry about people who don't like you. You just don't even acknowledge them. But you know, Mariah had to get her little 5 minutes in, and the only thing that I mean, I feel like the one thing that bothered me, not the one thing, but a couple things bothered me about their argument. What was Mariah talking about? Talking about you're in the oven for too long. What are you talking about? What was
Now,
that
some
about?
people, it was microwave, but some people are defending her, saying that she was trying to call her old because the Chucky movie, he comes out like older when he gets out of like the oven thing. And
Mm-hmm.
some people, and before that, she said something about an age, which
Right.
Asian's not even that old, but that's besides the point, whatever.
Right.
And then some people feel as if it was just straight up colorist comment.
I thought it was just a straight up colorist comment because she kept saying it, and I'm just looking, and I'm like, this is not. This don't sound right. Like you speaking on like things that are like affecting the black community, but you're not even black yourself, and then you're saying something colorist to another dark skinned black woman. It wasn't sitting right with me. So I
And
was just
Asia,
like,
y'all, is only 27 years old. I don't know when that became old. I mean,
that is
damn.
not old at
She
all.
ain't even 30. Like,
If
Mariah
anything,
needs to
Mariah is
stop.
older
Like,
than
for
her.
real, for real.
If anything, Mariah's like, isn't Mariah like 40 years old?
Like, that's a little crazy. I thought she was older than that. She not even 30.
No,
Okay.
no. I been knew Asian doll wasn't that old. So the fact that people are calling her old, you guys just wait until y'all reach that age. That's crazy.
That's
But
insane.
yeah, I just thought that was weird. I thought the whole ragdoll bit that went on for too long, and I was cringing. I was like, Mariah, please stop. I'm begging you. You're not gonna get your spot on Twitter. You're not gonna get it. You're not gonna go viral. It's not happening. I want you to stop. I was
I think
cringing.
Mariah wrote down a meme book before starting this season. She like, I'm
She
gonna say
must
this in the
have.
confessional. I'm gonna do this.
She must have, because I'm just like, why? In the camera, and everybody's just looking at her like, oh, could she like stop? Like it was so awkward and weird.
Hmm.
And I will
Now,
say though, Mariah did win the argument though because she was kind of clocking
oh
Asian too.
yes,
Not gonna lie. So
Mariah's very good with her words. Say what you want. That's why she's such a meme queen in her mind. Because she's
international
so good with
superstar, as we like
words.
to call it.
Right. So they go ATV riding. We see them go ATV riding. What'd you think of that? Because they were going kind of slow because it was a one trail. Sort of like when they went hiking
Right.
on a
Um.
Baddies trail.
I mean, I honestly, Pierre, I skipped that part. I just went straight to the fight part.
Mm.
Because I was just like, I mean, I've never been ATV riding,
Mhm.
but I mean, if it was going slow, it's like that's not really the purpose of it. I thought it was to go fast, but no, I couldn't just skip that part because I was just like, I kind of want
I
to see
feel
if she
like
gonna
they
beat up
didn't do
Mariah.
that. They didn't do it to where they were driving the ATV in like open fields because I feel like it would have got dangerous.
It definitely would have
Because
got dangerous. Somebody
yes,
would have ran somebody over.
oh
Somebody would have
yes,
crashed into someone.
yes,
Yeah, no, it wasn't. No, that would have been a lawsuit ready to happen,
oh
waiting to
yeah.
happen.
For sure. I think that's why they didn't do it like that. Which thank you, Zeus, for at least thinking of the girl's safety. Okay,
Yeah, because
you
last
you
season
you
it was giving neglect, but
right. You've made up from having them squabble next to fire. Now, what you think of the fight between Asian and Mariah?
I thought it was. I mean, honestly, Asian doll beat her up, but I feel like she could have done better. I don't know. It just looked like two grasshoppers fighting. They're so skinny, and they were just like swinging really wildly. But at the same time, I mean, Asian doll got her good. Like, I mean, Mariah, she gets in the paint, but it's just like I just hate how Mariah just like makes it seem like she's like this big heavy hitter when, girl, every time you get in the fight, you get beat up. Like, so it's just like they fought. I thought Asian doll won. Definitely in the next like
It was
episode.
Asian square up for me. She said,
I know that's what I'm saying. I hate the windmill. The windmill gets me. Like, what is that? Like, why are you
she
swinging
said,
out in a like? Are you trying to fly? Like, I was
she
no,
didn't
no.
take some classes with Kashmir. Kashmir would have boop, boop,
Exactly.
boop, boop.
At least he
Yeah.
swings like inward. They like
Yeah.
all swing outward. It's so weird. But my whole thing is, how is Mariah gonna get mad at Bianca for not jumping in? But where is Tasiki? Like, where is your
That's
best
my whole thing.
friend?
They feel as if, I guess, because since Mariah brought on Bianca to the show, that she owes her some sort of like loyalty. But I'm like, but but you just fought for Tasiki the other episode. Why didn't she help you
Exactly.
out?
Exactly. And then it's like Tasiki likes to be like, yeah, because my people do that. I'm like, your people that can't fight but you. But that's oh, that's besides the point. I just feel like Mariah is trying so hard to have like I don't know what she expected Bianca to do because if Bianca would have jumped in, she would have been wrong. If she didn't jump in, she's wrong. And it's like you're coming at her, and that whole situation with them is confusing me because I'm like, okay, so did prior? We know we seen the text messages and stuff like that,
Mhm.
but prior, did they have a conversation like, okay, you're gonna fight this girl, you're gonna fight Sapphire, blase blase. Okay, they fought. Then when Asian Doll came
Basically,
on,
from Bianca's standpoint, she didn't think that they were that cool because Mariah was telling her she's just keeping it copacetic until she gets her chance to get her leak back. But on Mariah's end, she's saying that she did tell Bianca that me and her have made up, so like relax. But we seen the text message proof from Bianca. We ain't seen that from Mariah, from at least from what I seen.
right?
So
Yeah,
that's why I believe
it's
Bianca because she had proof.
right. It's like a lot of back and forth because the way Mariah goes on the internet and she'd be like, "Oh, like we were friends and I was expecting she betrayed me." It's like, but we're seeing it. It's just like if you told her not to jump in, okay, she's not gonna jump in. And why would she jump in? You're the one that started with Asian Doll. Y'all beef wasn't that serious to be completely honest. So I don't know. It was just a lot of it was just stupid. And I think Mariah's she's just mad because she got beat up because that eye was looking real swole. But
it was the medic next episode. Mariah's talking, the medic's just like,
exactly. And where's Tasiki helping her? The Pierre. Oh no!
y'all remember when Cash had gotten that fight with Ivory and the security? You watched South Central?
No.
Oh, never
I
mind.
should though. I should.
But y'all in the comments when Cash got in that fight with Ivory and the security guard was the medic guy. The security guard turned medic was like, "Come on, man, I gotta get your eye. You're gonna go blind in that eye." And then he was like, "Calm down." It kind of gave me that.
Is that the episode where like is that like where the meme comes from where she's like on my soul and like she has her hair covering her eye because is
that's the girl I'm talking about, but that's not the scene though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who is your most valuable baddie?
I would say
of the episode.
I would say Asian doll because she came in mad cool and I actually liked her energy. I liked the energy in the way she came in, so I'll give it to her. Yeah, and I like how she just paid Mariah dust because she was just not worried about her. She was like, "You're not even up to my level." Granted, though, they're both like on the same level of popularity because but yeah.
Thank you so much, calling in, Jay.
Yes, you're welcome. Bye.
Bye. What's up, Bobby?
Oh my gosh, Pierre, can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I'm a first-time caller, but I'm a long-time entertainer. And since you let someone call in from the precinct, I'm so glad that I finally get my chance to speak now. So
I'm gonna play with y'all
Okay, I have like some notes. I wrote them like kind of in chronological order, so at any point you can stop me or whatever.
Yes.
So first of all, Meatball. Meatball had Remy from Ratatouille under her straight backs. The way she was sauteing African Queen Gretchen. The way she flipped her, reversed her, sauteed her, it was insane to me. And that's probably why she did not get invited to the Juneteenth potluck, in my opinion. Because I went and it was fantastic. The food was
amazing.
It was so good. So good.
It was
and
so
then
fun.
Slim's BBL, I just gasped when I saw it. Because I also was like you. I didn't think it was that bad until
I never noticed it until this episode.
Pierre, it was bad. It was giving Ford F-150 that like did not pass the emissions test. Like it
and
was
y'all, this
so
is not
bad.
edited. Because I thought it was edited a little bit too, and I went back in the episode, y'all. It's not edited.
It's not. That's really how she's built, and like I just feel bad because oh my god. But one thing about Gretchen is like the meth heads are never scary. They're always gonna be up for a fight. So I just know that Gretchen, she will hang and she will be in the paint and she will fight. So I give her that. But she's just got to stop with the N-word. It's giving she wants camera time at this point because it's not that hard to censor yourself, in my opinion. I feel like, if you're a kid and you're in front of an adult, the way you say crap instead of, saying an actual curse word, just say nugget. You don't got to say the N-word, Gretch. Like, you doing a lot. In my opinion, she's doing a lot.
But she apologizes right after saying
it's like you said, the compilation. Like, I'm waiting for the compilation because every time it happens, I have to pause the video and I laugh because it's like, Gretch.
She'd be like, oh my God, I'm sorry.
It's so bad. It's so bad.
It's
but
like a Tourette's glitch.
It's so bad. But like, I think that her apology to Jayla with the bite also is true. But the apology for the N-word obviously is not true because she keeps saying it. If you apologize for something and you keep doing it, you're not sorry. But Jayla, I feel like when she speaks, she has like orchestral music playing in the background because it's just giving prose, soliloquy. Like, I feel like I'm gonna have to take a quiz at the end to like get all the bullet points of what she said because she just goes on and on. Like, just get to the point.
She said, this scar is gonna be permanent. My children and my children's grandchildren are gonna say, Jayla, what is the scar? I'm like, this girl knows how to take a moment and just go.
Literally, she does entirely too much. Like, she thinks she's so grandiose when she speaks, and she is good with her words, but she just needs to dial it back. She just needs to dial it back. But with the Mariah situation with Asian Doll, I honestly believe that the girlies hate Mariah for a lot of reasons, and I agree with most of the reasons, but The international superstar gagged her. I'm sorry. She won the battle of words. Asian doll was getting gagged that whole conversation. She could not really come back with anything. Like she was getting that. Queen Vaughn, you gonna have to just get her with the fist, because the words, it's not gonna work with the words. Also, one other thing. Did you see the security guard's dreads? There is a specific security guard. And his dreads, he's bald at the top, but he got dreads on his nape.
Oh!
And Pierre.
I remember. Yes. It
looks like a tectonic plate shifted to the back of his neck. And like, it just takes me out every time I see him. I can't do it. It's so bad.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, he's getting a domestic terrorism charge for that one. But I'm happy that Anna Mac is back. I think that she is definitely what the show needs. I feel like a lot of the girls don't really give a lot in terms of like confessionals, in terms of like funny, witty moments. And Anna Mac is one of the girls that can really gag and read, and really, she gives us a lot of really funny clips and funny moments. And she just kind of brings good energy besides just fighting. So I'm glad that Anna is back. And I want vegetarian, low-calorie snack meals to also come back. But since y'all wanted to be all rude with that petition, we gotta wait.
Did you sign the petition?
I did not sign the petition. Okay. I was not with none of that foolishness. Absolutely.
Because a lot of the girlies saying, I want Rolly back, was out here promoting the petition and signing the petition.
I'm telling you, the Baddies fandom switches up so crazy. It is insane.
The Baddies fandom is more flip-floppy than the Bad Girls fandom. One thing about the Bad Girls fandom, they didn't switch up that quick. You had to do this. What made the Bad Girls fandom switch up on a bad girl? If they jumped. If you didn't jump, you kind of could get away with some things. Baddies, forget about it.
Completely. Like, it's just, I think it's because it's also in the age of like social media too.
Yeah,
I think that's what makes it worse, because we are so invested in their lives, like we're there with them. And I feel like with BGC, there was kind of a layer between us and the cast that made it more authentic, you know? But
we didn't know anything until it aired, like right as we were watching it. Because
we know the whole season now before the first episode, so BGC, everything drags.
You didn't know any. Like the only people that was spoiled was BGCT Inc., and they wouldn't even spoil exact. They would kind of allude to stuff.
Exactly.
Baddies, you know everything.
Literally everything. Like we know the insides and outs. We've seen the videos. We've seen the Twitter exposés. Like there's nothing they can even lie about at this point. They just don't show us all of the tea, which makes it even more infuriating because we know the tea.
Right,
like, so just show it to us.
That's what you getting me. Like, they be trying to make it seem another way. And I'm like, no, this happened. Now, who's your most valuable baddie of the episode?
If Aubrey and Tommy's horse were still here, I would pick either of them, but I'm gonna give it to probably Asian Doll's nipple pasty because it was doing a lot of work during that dinner scene.
Yes,
it was doing the most work.
Did Bianca borrow Asian Doll's nipple pasty for the next episode?
Please, like we just need. She needs to start a line of those. Let me not give her ideas. She gonna need to pay me.
I did notice that it was the same shape.
Yep, definitely was. She gonna have to release a line of Asian Doll pasties, but you know, she gonna have to hit me up for like the design ideas because I'm trying to get paid out here.
Period. Oh, did you design that picture in your AV?
I did not. This is actually from a manga, but I do graphic design and I do marketing for my job. So if you need some, hit me up.
Okay, I'm gonna DM you. Nice.
Yes, and I'm also trying to be in that Discord. I need that Discord link.
I'm gonna drop a Discord link soon for members and all-channel people. Like in this upcoming week. But I'm gonna snatch it off real quick.
Thank you.
Because I can't be having.
I think that's pretty much all of my thoughts. Except, also, Tasiki the Eater was not satisfied with the meal. That's the only memorable thing Tasiki has said in the entire season, but she was like, the food is gross. I'm like, wow, is this the only character development we're gonna get from the year? That she didn't like the meal? Like, I mean, it's on brand, but like she needs to stop.
You know Tasiki ain't gonna give us nothing. You lucky you got that.
Oh my gosh. Like, it makes me miss Christine. Free Christine, by the way. Hashtag free
Right. I hope
Christine.
Krishan doing well in there.
I think Krishan would be a good addition only because she wouldn't be like D-Ride and Natalie the way that all of the girls have been doing. She would be the voice of the audience in a sense. Like, yes, Rock be OD, she's crash out, but
Yes.
she's good TV and she doesn't D-Ride Natalie. So we need her back. Bring back Christine after she served her time though.
Right. Because you needed to complete that community service, Rock. We done told you.
What's that clip you be playing where she be yelling during the Tamar concert?
Thank you so much for calling in, Bobby.
Bye. Have a good night.
Night. Speaking of, y'all hit that like button, please. Y'all done summon Rock, so she's coming.
We go so hard, we lose control. The lightest time, then we explode. In the smoke breeze, we dry our tears.
Only you love you. What's up, Hannah?
Pierre.
What's up?
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Okay, so I came prepared this time. I took notes during the session, during the session, during the episode to talk. Okay, first I wanted to address how long this intro was. I always skip through the intro. Not your intro, the Baddies intro.
No.
I'm like, oh my gosh, it's like that's like a good portion of the show. So I always skip through it. Anyways, I don't know if anyone addressed that, but it's super long. I was laughing at the Gretchen scene because she started throwing stuff. The girl was mad. If somebody said she was growling, I was like, yeah. Just like the dog she is. You know, she likes to bite. So it's very
now
fitting.
She's growling. Now what if the bitch started howling? She
like a whoop.
She really got mad.
Yes. I was just like, and she's like, you don't know me. Ah! I was like, oh my God, Gretch, stop. Okay, let's see. Yeah, and then when they were trying to calm her down, all the girls were they were giving very like wild banshee. I was like, everyone needs to calm down. When you know Nat's trying to like, everyone calm down. Calm down.
That was funny. Whoever gets up next is going home.
Right.
It's like,
Natalie,
there
please.
too, so she could have easily swapped somebody out.
They would have jumped Natalie so quick. And then Jayla going on her whole tangent about her low bite. It was funny because like she was like, when I feel triggered, I might hit you. And I was like, oh, I felt that.
Yes.
I might need to use that line one day. But yeah, she does go like a whole tangent.
Gretch was like, okay.
Yeah.
It's like you can't say nothing.
Yes, she's like, yeah, you're right. Because exactly, if somebody bit you too, Gretch, you'd be mad too. But anyways, I do think that they're just kind of over her like apologizing, which honestly, her apology is like BS because you keep saying it. So at this point, just get beat up every single time. Don't apologize. Just get beat up. You know? That's just my take. I said Scotty finally got her hair braided. Love that for her. She got the hair tamed. I don't know why she didn't have it before, but we'll give it to her. It's cute. Very cute. And I like Biggie's hair too. Real cute. Yeah. Somebody said the bite mark is a cast member. Screaming.
She a baddie. She a baddie.
Asian doll, you know, I don't really care for her, but she was cute. She came in. The way her pants were cracked me up. She pulled them up when she was getting ready to fight.
Right. You know who? I'm mad that Asian came when she came in. I want to see her and Tommy interact.
Do they have beef or something? Or
I don't think so, but like I just feel like they'll get along or hate
I agree.
each other.
They're kind of similar. They both kind of have like that. I don't give a F. I love Tommy. I just love her. She's so funny. And her BBL did not look too bad in the camera shots. It is one of the worst. Slim kind of got her beat right now, but I don't know if she got some fat removed. I don't know if Asian got some fat removed, but she looked all right. I was like, okay.
I thought y'all was being dramatic. I'm like,
no, it's bad. It's too. I pointed it out to you several times. I said, Pierre, you have to see it. I
did not know.
And like I said, I don't know how they're gonna look when they get older. That booty gonna be sagging. Anyways, at the dinner scene, but Natalie hit her vape and she had the vape chin, and I screamed. It was just like, oh, that chinny chin chin. And then them going back and forth, like Mariah and Asian going back and forth about the being like the dark skin comment. Isn't Asian dark skin? Like, doesn't she qualify as dark skin? Or am I tripping?
That's what I said in my recap. Like, when was Asian light skin? Like, I'm confused.
I know. I was like, she looks dark skin to me. So I don't even know what Mariah's
at least brown skin. I'm like
brown at the latest, like at the darkest, but whatever. I was just like, okay. Well, so her comments were kind of stupid, but I just think Asian's dumb. So like anything she's like, I don't see her as like a leader for, you know, like civil rights or anything or colorism. Like Asian's dumb. She's Queen Vaughn. So I feel like anything she says, you shouldn't even take it too serious because she's not one to look for like, you know what I mean?
But Mariah is a political leader.
I'll never forget that video.
Let me tell y'all why. She made the song in tribute to Pride when she talked about trans. When a man turns into a woman, okay? That's a political leader right there. He
man.
Not do.
That, yeah. Also, I feel like a dummy Pierre because 2 episodes ago when they were going to Puerto Rico, because I think this, or maybe it was an episode before, I was like, why is she wearing the American flag? I like a dumbass. That was the Puerto Rican flag that she's wearing. I felt so uncultured.
They got the same colors.
I felt so, somebody said it's the Puerto Rican flag. I said, oh, I felt so dumb. Anyways, yeah, she does not get Puerto Rican. Mariah is a white woman, okay? That's a white Caucasian. And when Asian kept calling her Caucasian, I was screaming. She's like, why is this Caucasian woman looking at me? Anyways, moving right along, fighting on an empty stomach is very nasty work. I agree with Sapphire. You have to give me a double cheeseburger and a steak for me to get into the field. So yeah, that's crazy. Getting your ass whooped getting your butt whooped on an empty stomach is nasty work. Then when Jayla started praying and Natalie was like, dear baddie God, she's like, we're not summoning those demons.
Right.
She's
like
dear Heavenly Father.
That. Like,
she needs to chill out because the baddie gods are not giving baddie. It's giving bad. Like, come on.
Natalie gonna get what's coming to her. Keep doing them God jokes.
Yeah, she needs to chill out on that. And then everyone always gets surprised that she's like, you know, when she acts like a damn demon. And everyone acts, you know, she's all two-faced and stuff. She really calls herself the devil. So anywho, we actually finally got to see them eat food. So that was interesting. I was like, okay, they actually eat. They're not starved.
Saw 2 rare moments this episode. They ate and we saw them completing activity. Next, we will actually see them physically get a bag 5 seasons later.
We have yet to see said bag. We have yet. And honestly, the way they like, was it Baddies? The one with Krishan when they were splitting up the money, the way they were talking about the money, I honestly wouldn't talk about how much they get anyways because they were tearing them up on Twitter.
Right.
Like, splitting $6,500. I was like, ooh. So they might be getting the bag. They just don't talk about it anymore.
Right.
Because they were getting lit up for that. Okay, and then Dia showing up. I said, okay, thy kingdom come. She made it.
Yes. Somebody said, I see somebody in comments, they said Gia and somebody else went together. Like,
I saw somebody say, like, she took so long because she went through that kingdom come. I said, oh, Lord. But she looked good. Dia was cute. I was like, okay. I didn't miss her, but, you know, I forgot she kind of existed. When she popped up, I was like, oh, I forgot about Dia. Her twirler. And then Nat called her little Bahamian, her little fighting Bahamian girl. I said, Nat, please stop. She's not fighting. She's twirling. She's a ballerina. And then Animac. I love seeing Animac. She's so cute to me. And I love that she like didn't keep the beef with Scotty. She gave her a hug and kept it pushing because like at this point, like move around. And Scotty was like, oh, okay. Scotty, please. You're not gonna do anything. So just give her the hug.
Right.
Like
both of them to me, I feel like with both of them, there's nothing to fight about. Like Stunner's the one who both of y'all should really be mad at.
Yes, there really isn't. I mean, y'all are sharing Lemmy Pepper allegedly
I don't think
But
they are. I will say that. I don't think Animax doing anything with that anymore. I feel like maybe, Miss Cardi with the body, but not Animac. Like, no.
right, but
That's why
they
I feel
were
like
at
there's no
some
reason for
point,
them to
right?
fight.
They were at some point, so I think that's where some of the beef might have stemmed. But yeah, who are y'all fighting over Lemon Pepper Stepper? Anyways, like he's nothing to be fighting for. And then a few more. The ATV riding. It's a no for me. I don't do ATV rides. I've gotten into 2, almost died in one crash. No, thank you. But they looked cute. It was just weird. Like they were all in a single file line. I was just like, okay. All right, but I'm glad they finished the activity. And then all the cast and crew was there, right? Because I saw the little security guards on it. I was like, okay.
Yes, and shout out to that security guard that holding Asian back. I do follow him on the ground. That's the new security bag. Okay, because they don't work there no more at the headquarters.
Dang.
At the Zeus headquarters. So we got a new security bag.
The girl talking. The guy who's in the tectonic plates, I was screaming. Not
the tectonic plate.
Yes. Okay, yeah, Mariah got beat up, but it wasn't that big of a fight. Like, in my opinion, they were both like skinny arms, little chickens just fighting, 2 BBLs just fighting with each other. And then Bianca. What was that about? I was like, why are they on Bianca? Didn't Mariah said she didn't want to get in there? Mariah's so weird to me.
I feel like that was a little orchestrated when it comes to them kind of hopping on Bianca like that, because it kind of, it was strange to me when when J-Lo was questioning her on the bus on the way there. I was like, that's an odd,
Yeah.
What's that Cardi B mean when she look at the camera?
Yeah. She's like, that's suspicious.
That's suspicious. No, like that was a little suspicious to me.
But yeah, do you have anything for me, Pierre? Anything you want to ask me?
Who's your most valuable bet? No, you cover literally everything. Who's your most valuable bet?
I came prepared this time. My MVP was probably Anna. I like the way she handled it. I love the way she was like, I heard you've been fighting to Gretch. That was funny.
Right.
But I do like that. I mean, she doesn't really have any beef with her necessarily, so she rode with her. Me, if I was on, I would have flipped that little ATV real quick and threw Gretch off that ATV.
Anna's like, you're riding with me, bitch.
Right. Since she want to bite everybody, I would have flipped, do a little flippy flop and got her off. But anyways, it was a good episode. It was nothing too crazy. I mean, there doesn't have to be fights for it to be interesting. So it was interesting. I was like, all right, we'll take it. Better than the last episode. It was interesting seeing Asian. I'm not a Queen Von. I'm a Queen Von hater here.
Okay, one last thing too. Why did Asian not introduce herself or at least reference to her being Queen Von? Because that is something I don't know.
But you know what? I'm really glad she did it because that's growth. Babes was kind of entangled with King Von for a long time. So I love to see the growth.
That is true.
I mean, she's in those past stages of grieving, so that's good.
Yeah, no, you're right. Thank you, Hannah, for calling in.
Thank you, Pierre. Love you. Bye.
You too. Because I just expected her to be like, it's the doll, Asian doll, aka Queen Von. Yeah, like at least a little throw that in there, but we didn't get that. What's up, J Shell?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hey, Pierre.
What's up?
Let's get into it. What's up?
Let's start from the beginning. Let's start Meatball Gretch.
Oh my goodness. Okay, Meatball Gretch. Gretch reminds me of the cinnamon guy from Applejacks. Like the way she was flung, that poor baby. Have you ever seen the show Crashbox on HBO? She's shaped like one of those things from one of the skits. Do you remember that show Crashbox?
Yes.
That's what Gretchen gives. What was she throwing? I was trying to look and see what she was throwing. Could you tell what she was throwing?
It was like a bottle of something that was there. Like it was like a bottle, like a water bottle or something. Not a water bottle, but a canister that you put water in. That's what it looked like she threw.
I wonder why, when she said the M word at the very beginning, why Jayla didn't do nothing that time. Like, because when Gretchen was apologizing to her, Jayla was like, when I get triggered, I might hit you. She just said the M word. Why didn't that trigger you?
I think I feel like when she said, if I get triggered, I might hit you. I think it's not even about the N word. Like, if Gretchen's irritating her, she might just pop her, which I think is fair. So you think Gretchen looks like this?
Tell me that's not a twin. Tell me. People need to ask her what her royalties look like because she put in work in the early 2000s in them damn commercials. When I
She's a
tell you
star. She's an
what,
icon.
I knew her from somewhere. I knew I saw her from somewhere. She looked
I
like
can't
Coraline. She looked like that mixed with Coraline. On my soul, Puerto Rican Coraline.
Not the cinnamon. I can't. Y'all
Swear to
annoying.
God. Swear to God.
Now, so with the apology, do you feel like the apology was genuine?
I think the apology towards the bite is genuine. It's crazy because Gretchen, when she's not like on one, she seems very calm. She seems very like sweet. She seems very like quiet. But then when
Yeah.
she gets to 1,000, she's on 1,000. I think the apology towards the bite is real. And I'm gonna be honest, I think her apology for the N word is real too. She really don't realize that she's saying it. But that's how ignorant she is. That's
Yeah.
how dumb she is. She don't realize that she's saying it. I seen that one of the T pages have posted a video of her saying the N word like a few days ago. She's never gonna stop saying it.
Oh, yes.
Never. And then the fact that once again she brings up the fact my kids are black, my family's black. Girl, that's not you, Bookie. Just because you take black don't mean nothing to nobody. You don't live this life as a black woman, so stop saying the N word. You don't know what it's like to be an N word. They want to be black too bad, so bad until it's time to be black. And that's
Okay.
exactly what Gretchen is.
Until them cops is involved, she's a white woman.
Tough. Big tough.
I wish I had that privilege.
Girl, what? When you get to pick and choose, child. And then apparently, because I was streaming it on my Instagram, apparently she's from Connecticut. She's from Connecticut. And then this guy was like that, oh, because she's from Hartford, Connecticut, they let all the Puerto Ricans say it up there. That don't mean nothing to me.
Oh,
That means,
wow.
yeah, she's from Connecticut.
I thought she was from big New York energy, right?
No, she is from Connecticut. No.
All right, interesting to know. Now, when it comes to Asian Dawn's entrance, what do you think about her entrance? How you like her on the show so far?
Why were her pants like that? Like, I get your body's tea, but like, you don't gotta like, why are your pants like that? Like, I feel like that was her doing the most. But I feel like she walked in on amazing vibes. I feel like Mariah was fiending for her attention. Asian Doll gave her dust. And that's how you carry people that, because Asian Doll, even from when like they posted that Asian Doll was coming, Mariah was the one in the comments dragging it. Mariah was the one saying stuff. Asian Doll was minding her business. Minding her business. And mind you, I'm not the biggest fan of Asian Doll. I do like some of her music, but I don't like, I understand that's King Von's wife or whatever. King Von is a serial killer. If that's who you want to be in love with, that's you. But that's gonna make me look at you a little crazy. So
I hate y'all with the serial killer.
He's a serial killer.
No, I know. Trust me, I know.
That man is not. I promise he didn't make it upstairs. I promise he is downstairs. But that's besides the point. That is besides the point. And I'm glad that she didn't bring up King Von like how Nunu brought up Antonio Brown every 2 seconds. Talking about that, where were the replacements this episode? They did all that fighting in the Hunger Games just to not get no airtime. Where were they?
Okay, so I heard that like they're in Puerto Rico apparently. Like they went to all the islands with them except for I believe Wendali and what's her name? Heaven. But the rest actually they went to all the islands. Like I remember them even while filming, Nunu was live with the girls and stuff like that. But I guess they weren't featured in all the episodes, and that's why things got tense towards like the middle of the season, because some of the OG and some of the like the main cast girls felt like their spots were on the line for the replacement group.
But I don't get it because like they did all that squabbling, they did all that fighting, and they made it on the actual cast. They should be main cast now. I understand they were replacements, but they replaced the Claremont twins and Aubrey. So therefore they should be main cast. Why are they not at this dinner? Why are you segregating them? That's dumb. What was the whole purpose of them doing all that? I feel like this season, we need to move on to Baddies Mongolia. Because on my soul, this season is dragging. This season has no storyline. They're doing stuff just to do it. Because they're doing a lot of stuff without a purpose. And it's obvious that they're literally doing stuff just to set up a fight. The fact that they ended the ATV ride, first of all, the ATV ride should have ended where it started. Why y'all in the middle of this weird ass field? Y'all still got to go back to the entrance. And I know I'm jumping ahead of myself, but it's
Oh,
obvious
that
they
is
set stuff up.
true. You're right.
Exactly. How the hell they gonna get back to the entrance? They gonna
The
squabble, then
baddie
they got to ride the ATVs back. Like,
No, I see what you
oh
mean. No,
my
that
gosh.
does make sense.
And then also one thing about Mariah Lynn, and the thing is, I'm an avid, like I said, I'm an avid reality TV watcher since I was a little girl. I liked her
Same.
on Love and Hip Hop. I was a fan of her on Love and Hip Hop. I
Same.
feel like she started becoming corny once she, admitted about her and Rich Dollars and all that. I feel like that's when Mariah started becoming a little corny. But Mariah is trying so hard to be likable. She's trying so hard to be a TikTok sound, but she's also delusional. You're a white girl. It's okay, my love. Just like how I'm Latina and I'm a black girl, you can be whatever you are and be a white girl. You're white. And I don't know why she refuses to admit that she's white, because I've seen her in interviews where people would be like, "So what are you?" And she'd be like, "Oh, I'm Puerto Rican." No, 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 my love, because I love in hip hop, I never once heard her say she was Puerto Rican. Never. Ever, ever, ever. Ever. Ever, ever. So, and I'm not saying she's a perpetrator. I'm saying she's fake. She's one of those people that claim it when it's beneficial to them. Because you're in Puerto Rico and Natalie asking you, and I was about to speak in Spanish, y'all. Natalie asking you, "Oh, where are we going?" First of all, Natalie messy, because why are you not asking Gretchen? Gretchen, I believe that Gretchen went to the island. Gretchen was in it right there.
Natalie did that on purpose. She said, "Where are we going, Mariah?"
She did. And you could tell that Mariah is one of those people that don't got no family. I have family in Honduras. I could name drop my pueblo right now. I could tell you every single place in the area, because I'm a
Right.
real, and I'm not saying that
No,
just
because
because
you're really from there. Like your family
exactly,
really from there.
exactly.
Yeah.
And my thing is, Mariah, you could be a proud Puerto Rican, but don't be a fake proud Puerto Rican. If you're gonna be a proud Puerto Rican, at least Google the highlights of Viejo San Juan, of Old San Juan, and tell us a landmark or some. I was about to correct. Or some
Mariah,
ish.
if I was her, I would have played that role, right? I would have Googled everything near us.
Yo,
Oh, we can go to da-da-da-da-da.
if you're gonna fake until you make it. Talking about some zip lining, strip clubs, girl. If you don't name a restaurant, if you don't name, I could name restaurants in Viejo San Juan. Don't be fake with it. Gretchen, I can tell Gretchen's authentic. Gretchen know places. But the fact that Natalie asked her that, Natalie only asked her that because she wanted Asian to pop, just like how she wanted Mariah to pop when they did the baddie shot o'clock.
Yes. I agree.
So,
No, I agree 100%. Like that question was
Mariah's
asked for a reason. I guess I felt like I think she wanted Asian to be like, "Girl, you're not from here for real."
also, is she half Puerto Rican, half Dominican? Because she very much, in fact, Anna irritated me. I'm a big fan of Anna. But
She did
last season
last season say
she said she's Dominican.
Yeah.
So sorry, my son's in the background. He's talking.
Yeah.
But my thing is, she was so quick to claim like Puerto Rican. Is she claiming black then? Because she very much so said the N-word last season. Very much so. So, because that's making me question things now. Because she never once mentioned last season that she was Puerto Rican. It was only Dominican.
Maybe she's half and half.
But why wouldn't you
the
say
fans
that,
are gonna end up pressing her on this because y'all know how the fans do.
Correct.
So yeah, she's probably gonna answer that very soon because I do remember her talking about being Dominican, especially because of that whole Biggie thing that happened when she got into it with Biggie last season.
And that irritated me because she was talking about how Biggie was Dominican, but at the very beginning when her and Scotty was fighting, she was talking Spanish too. I felt like she was a hypocrite for that. So like, are you Puerto Rican or what? Because if you're Puerto Rican, are you like, who's black? Where's the black at? You know what I mean? If she's both, why she never said that? I don't understand.
You feel like basically some of the girls are hypocritical because they should have kept that same energy for Anna?
Correct.
Okay.
Also for Mariah. To be honest, because Mariah wants to be Martin Luther King all of a sudden, when I could look up videos of her from 2017 of her saying the N-word like it's water. Like
I done told y'all about Mariah. She's a political prowess. Okay.
I don't know what she thought putting that lilac wig, that lavender wig, and pursing them lips was gonna do something. Absolutely not. Is Asian doll ignorant sometimes? Very much so. But Mariah is not the person to be calling her out on being colorist. That's the wrong person to do it, especially when Mariah's not even black. This is not your. And the thing is, it's not like you're trying to raise awareness of this Black woman trying to, you know, talk down on Black women and trying to empower dark-skinned women to feel beautiful. You're saying this just so they can hate her, just so they can not like her. You're not trying to make them feel beautiful. You're not trying to raise awareness. You're a fake advocate, sis. You're a fake
That's why I
advocate.
kind of
That's
was
why
mad at Natalie, because I wish she kind of knew about, because I could tell she didn't know anything about why they really into it until that dinner that night. So I wish she would kind of like question the both of them, and she didn't do that. And it's like, that's what you're here for now. Like, you're like EP, like you always brag about. So you should be kind of like, you know, freaking, what is it? Referee in a situation, questioning back and forth. You see what I'm saying? So she threw me when she didn't do that at that dinner. Now, who's your most valuable baddie of the episode?
Biggie's bun, because she looks really cute when she has her natural hair out in that bun.
Yeah.
Biggie did look really pretty. But in reality, my MVP, I would have to say everyone's saying Asian doll. I could see why everyone's saying Asian doll because she came on Good Vibes. But low key, I think I'm gonna give the MVP to Callie. Like out of nowhere, even though Callie didn't make like a mark this episode, I'm starting to like her. She seems very genuine. I like Callie. I'm starting to like Callie.
Okay. Any final thoughts?
Yes. They have too many girls. I don't understand why they have so many girls. Dia, I don't know why she had to 20,000 leagues around the sea just to get to Puerto Rico. When she said she had to go to Canada, I was like, oh my God, is this worth it? Is Baddies really that worth it to you? For you to have to fly
better
to
have
Canada?
paid them tickets, I know that.
Yo, and they better be paying her good. To fly from Canada to Fort Lauderdale, that's insane. 4 different flights just to get to Puerto Rico, just to get beat up. That's crazy.
Like a flight to Puerto Rico, something.
Just to get beat up is crazy. I feel like they have too many girls. This season is dragging. We're 8 episodes in. We just got to Puerto Rico. I feel like that Baddies is better when it's like Baddies South, when it's less girls. There's authentic storylines. This season makes me miss Krishan, and I don't even like the airhead. Lord knows I don't like the airhead, but it makes me miss Krishan because Krishan, if Krishan was there, them girls would not be acting like that. Krishan will call out the fakeness from a mile away. Krishan would be like, so y'all really just gonna sit here and fight for no reason? Y'all look dumb. Taseki is sitting there taking up space. Bianca is sitting there with an attitude. I don't know why she's there other than I don't know why she's there, which is a shame because I like Bianca, but Bianca really doesn't have a personality. And she never really had a personality in all actuality. She never, I like Bianca, but at the same time, Bianca's a bird. She was a bird on Love and Hip Hop when she was trying to mess with the white DJ, knowing he had a girlfriend. Like,
I feel like that was fake.
You think so?
Yeah, let me tell y'all, I've been on set for Love Hip Hop filmings. A lot of these storylines are not real. Trust me when I tell you. It's like a lot of it is produced. They know the scenes when they're walking in. Like, they're still, even to this day, they're still doing scenes for Love Hip Hop Miami. Casting agents and agencies that I'm under will be in group chats and they're like, oh, Love Hip Hop is filming. We need extras for a scene that, like, a lot, trust me.
And you know what? It makes sense because
how you just fact. Not all them storylines are real. Trust me.
It makes sense because how you always coincidentally walking on your man in a hotel room, like every single time. Every time.
Now, don't get me wrong. Some of the stuff is real. Like, of course, like the main meat and potatoes of the storyline, like the Mina, Tar, and stuff. Like those stuffs are real. Like, don't get me wrong on that. But like the frivolous storylines that I'll be seeing in between, them not real. No.
We'll also say too, Mariah is fake for calling Bianca out like that in front of everybody. If that's my real friend, you're gonna check me behind closed doors. Don't check me in front of everybody. And then now everybody got a problem with me. When Bianca was the one that came in fighting for you, and everyone was telling her to chill out because the problem had nothing to do with her. So now that she's doing that, and you was the one that created the problem with Asian doll, you was the one that was seeking that issue out. Asian pays you dust, but because she embarrassed you, now you mad because she didn't jump in. But why would she do it if it's a one-on-one goofy? Mariah's just a goofy. She needs to sit down. If you're 35 plus, why are you calling yourself a baddie? Girl, if you don't go and get you a job, these girls are trying so hard to remain relevant to teenagers and young adults. Because that's the majority of the demographic of people that watch. I wish I would be 40 years old trying to appeal to some 22-year-olds, regardless of how big the bag is. I still got dignity and I'm a mom. Half of them girls are moms, and they're embarrassing. And it's a shame because I'm gonna tune in next week because Lord knows I love my messiness.
Period.
But
Period.
my
Thank
Gretchen
you,
TV
Michelle.
Sundays. You're welcome. Bye,
Nice.
Pierre.
So what's that? Josh's storyline was fake. My best friend today, TJ. Yeah, I'm telling you, if you're, what's your like? I want anybody. If you live in the Atlanta area and can be in any of the Atlanta Love Hip Hop Atlanta scenes that they film, do it. Just even if you just uh, are curious or whatever, do them. Like they'll post castings about it. If you're in the South Florida area and you see them posting castings about the Miami Love Hip Hop, do it for like extras and background people. I haven't done that in years, but because they don't pay enough, to be honest, for the hours that you're there for. The reason why I say do it, it'll change your view on reality TV. I'm telling you. You'll be like, wow. And you'll see it a whole lot different. That's why I don't take a lot of this stuff serious. It's all a key to me. Like, I just don't take it serious. It's just like, I know what goes on and I see it now from like behind the scenes vibes. So it's like, What's up, Jay?
Yo, yo, what's happening? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Cool. I'm gonna try not to keep you too long. Before I get into my thoughts, since you were talking about Love and Hip Hop,
Yeah.
excuse me. I just want to say justice for Love and Hip Hop Hollywood.
Period.
Because that, I mean, all the other ones can go. I wish they would bring that back, but I was just thinking they need to put Hazel Lee and Tierra Marie back on our TV screens.
That's happened since Love Hip Hop Hollywood has ended that revolves around Hazel and all them girls. So it's sad.
I need them back on the screen. Even though I could not stand her in her nose, it was good quality.
And you know that if they brought it back, all the old cast members would try to come back because it's a free check.
Oh yeah,
and inflation is
come on now. But yeah, I'm gonna try to judge it up a little bit with this episode because it wasn't given too much, but it was given enough, so we can just start from the top and go from there.
Right, B-Ball and Gretchen and then Jayla, her apologizing to Jayla. Do you feel like that was genuine?
I guess it gave. I'm over it, and like Jayla said, when I'm triggered, I'm gonna hit you, which was that was really real. Like I feel like I would do the same thing if I would never get bit, I would never be in these predicaments, but if I were, then
you say you never get bit. How you know?
Because I don't engage in the silly behavior. It's not. Okay. I don't have. It's not.
I'm playing.
Yeah, it's not in my caliber. But yeah, I would give her a good little blicky hit, and call it a day.
Y'all with the blickies, blick.
Come on, Chloe Ray. Yes.
Right now we see, of course, her apology to Jayla. Whatever. You don't think it was genuine. Now, do you think her saying the N-word apology was genuine?
No, she said it right 2 seconds after. like some other callers saying, if you apologize and you want to change the action, you change the action, not just say it, do the action 2 seconds after an apology. And you said, and she said, if I made you feel offended, there's no if. There's no ifs allowed when you apologize. So yeah, no, she don't feel sincere about her apology, but it is what it is. It's storyline.
Right. Also, a little funny story about there was a Love and Hip Hop scene, right? It was Suki. It was her cousin. Her cousin. This is a little story time. Sorry to interrupt you, but it's funny.
No, go ahead.
There was a scene where it was Suki and her cousin, and he worked at Dollar Tree or Dollar General, and he quit because remember she had a boutique at the time. It was called like the Pink Kitty or the Pink Kissy Cat, whatever the boutique was called.
Yeah.
So he was working for her, and they ended up getting into it. And Sapphire, I think, was a part of the storyline at the time, and he quit and started working at Dollar General. So the scene that we did was in Dollar General. So we had to play. We had to play customers, and some of us had to play employees. So they literally had come in late. She was cool as hell too. Like she was really nice in person. So they had her come in and like act like she was mad at the cousin. Like, oh, why did you quit? And you let these people steal my clothes, etc., etc., etc. It was so funny.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
That's
Let me
how
do
she
that.
set it up. He never worked at Dollar Tree. Like that was a whole like storyline.
That's crazy. That's stupid. But shout out to the story time. What else? I was thinking what during the dinner scene that Natalie just needs to give Sweetie her wig back. I don't know if she like went in her closet and stole it, but I just couldn't stop thinking about Sweetie when I in all the scenes she was in with this little paw print Cheetah Girls wig.
I like that wig. Y'all know I'm not a fan of Natalie's colorful wig, but I like the pink with the white. That looked nice.
I mean, sure, but okay.
It looked good. No, that was the one colorful wig that I'll stand by.
Okay,
Now
okay.
we see
I
Asian
respect
doll
it.
enter. What you think of Asian?
I like some Asians. You know, I was listening to her and King Von, they little song. You know, it be getting me in my shooter mode. You know, I don't engage in the bang bang gang gangs, but you know, she
You
made me
don't
want
like
to.
drill music?
I don't like I don't like the over excessive drill, man. I like it when you know they
Wow.
can actually ride when they can ride the beat, when they saying something, and when the beat's actually good, not the no shade, not the Ice Spices or the whoever's, not the 1 2 3 4s, whoever's
What
coming
about the
up.
Fabio Foreigns?
I do like a Fabio. I do like a Fabio. I'm not even gonna
Okay.
hold you,
Okay.
but yeah, I like it. Just made me want to stream some of her music when she popped up. I was kind of excited. She looks good. Booty was bootying,
Right.
and she handles herself like a whole dude. That's the one thing that throws me off. Like,
Yeah, she's a real tomboy. Asia's a real tomboy.
but it was she gave fresh. I feel like she gave fresh energy. Like it should have been there. Should have been casted as like a OG member. To be
I
honest,
agree.
like yeah,
I
and
agree 100%.
after 5 seasons, they actually got some. I actually saw food come to the table, and Natalie wasn't arguing about whose food came first. So I was very proud of them for that. I was so happy.
Sources say Scotty had to leave midway through the scene because she didn't want Natalie to pop her.
Okay, as she should. She got her little DoorDash and went right back to the hotel.
Right. Because you know, anytime that Scotty would have got an extra plate first, it would have been a problem. Now we see
Right.
Asian and Mariah get into it. What did you think of their whole back and forth?
Man, I know. I feel like you know some people might disagree, but Mariah was got. She was giving the reads. I don't care. She gave the little rag doll. I was like, ooh, wow, that was interesting. She was the microwave. You know, I can see why people would think it was colorist. I did too, but you know, she was gagging. You know, she went to where she had to, and Agent was trying. She was giving it back a little. She was giving it back, but I like the energy Mariah was giving. You know, she was if she ain't rocking with her, she gonna press her. She did, even though it was giving very much Lane Girl energy. I can't be mad at it. I can't be mad at it. Agent was giving it back. It was cute little back and forth,
Right.
even though it was dragged out and unnecessary.
Now should
It gave what
Bianca
needed to
have
give.
her back because that's her friend?
I mean, I get her reasoning. However, if you're going to be spitting, like if you're going to like the first thing you do is you're gonna sneak and get beat up while you're sneaking, and then spit on the girl that beat you up while you snuck. You should just kept that same energy like with Asia, even though again like her reasons were valid, but when they were like discussing it on the band or whatever, it was giving two different stories. So, and I'm not the one who's gonna try to dive into. I'm gonna leave that job to to the YouTubers that get paid for it. You know, y'all give it to y'all who give the tea. I'm not gonna do that. So I don't really know what's the truth in that regard, like if she's
Right.
being fake or not.
We'll see as the episodes continue to air because whatever receipts that they dropped in the beginning of the season, they're gonna try to drop them again to give us a refresher. Now, who's your
Yeah.
most valuable baddie of the episode?
I'm gonna give it to just I'm gonna give it to I don't know because none of them really gave anything for real. For real, I'm gonna give it to the baddie gods.
So the baddie guy. Oh my god! What
I'm gonna give
about
it shout out
Tommy Horse? We might as well keep giving it to her.
to Renee. Oh yeah, shout
Yeah.
out to her. Oh yeah, I'm giving to the horse. Oh yeah, I just wanted to give my quick thoughts on the ATV ride thing because
Yes.
I've never thought that seeing a scene in slow motion was actually going to make the ATV bikes go faster. I've never seen that before, It's crazy. And I hate when Natalie be like, we're baddies. We don't follow the rules. Like, I hope they never go parachuting because they're going to start using their wig caps as a whole parachute the way they be going about it. I hate it for them, but they can need to style liability forms, like, for
She had
everything
to
they
say,
do.
I'm kidding, because the guy looked at her like, nigga, I don't give a fuck what y'all are.
Right? I'm like,
Y'all gonna follow
who do y'all think y'all are? He probably cussed her out in Spanish and everything, but yeah, that's it. It didn't really give too much, but it gave enough. So, like, comment,
Right.
subscribe, follow the channel, and keep doing your thing.
Thank you. That guy did look at Nat there crazy because he like, what you mean? All right, y'all, make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Y'all, I will be doing the after show tomorrow for Night. I know I say every Sunday, but I'm for real this time. I already reacted to one of the episodes today, so expect that to be up either late tonight or tomorrow morning, afternoonish. So I really only have Greek Life and then Pick a Side left, which Pick a Side is the finale. So after that, it's only going to be 2 shows. So after show will be easier to be done. Because that's the reason. Because it's like, I feel like if I do the after show in the middle of the week, y'all not going to tune in. So it's up to y'all. I'm telling y'all. It's not up to me. It's up to y'all. Y'all going to have to put the demand in and forcefully have me back at it again. Because when I kept doing it, I just fell off. You feel me? So it's y'all. Okay? But tomorrow, for sure. Okay? Leave your comments down below and we're all babies.
Ain't no personal thing.